So let's hold on those plans for now. I'm gonna PM them.
If you go into LVY unit frames, individual units, and then player target the buffs and debuffs things, will probably get you there.
Sticky said, I think something similar. Uniframes target aura bars, but like I think I need to increase my UI size because I feel like a geriatric patient trying to like read this shit.
Keep your liver spotted hands off my wife or my mom, you geriatric fuck.
She's a saint.
I am so ready to pull.
All 5 of Group 2 are in DTK.
Perfect.
Why are they in an instance right now?
That's a no-go.
They started
Runaway.
like 30 minutes ago.
Those definitely take a little longer.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, this
they're
one's fucking
interesting.
sucks.
Rough.
This one isn't hard, it's just annoying.
You just can't see the red crap very well. It's like
The
you just gotta
DTK
move
one?
stuff. Yeah.
I could
Just-
see it
just-
fine, but it felt like they were in it for a second before you could just visualize it.
100%. Like
we just had our tank just not stop moving.
yeah, that's what I
run
end
in
up doing
circles.
today when I
what
pugged
we're
because
doing.
like you can't stop a Run heal. And when away. it heals the boss for half his health in one tick, it's kind of GG.
Yeah, it sucked. We spent a good, I think, like 5 minutes on the third boss.
4, 3,
We
2,
wiped on the third boss
1.
because he healed himself up to full from about 10%.
The T-Rex?
4.
Yep.
Yeah, he kept healing us
2,
up on us. We didn't
1.
wipe, but
Oh
it
no,
was
maybe
kind
we
of
Clear
did
soon
a
as
incoming.
second
hell.
boss then.
Might click this portal.
I got an LVY question. My raid frames vanished. They were there, and now they're gone.
4, 3,
Did you ask Legolas?
1.
Unit frames, group
Defensive.
units, and then go through raid 1, raid 2, raid 3, and make sure all of those are turned on.
In 25 minutes should be raid 3.
I think that
You
isn't that 40
can
minutes?
change them. You can change which
Raid
number
2
sets
turned
they
it
show.
on. Thank you.
So outside of for Team 2, outside of the 5 people in DTK right now, who are we missing?
Yeah, MRT will show you.
Oh, well, I mean, I could use MRT, or I could just ask and you could tell me.
Apparently you
Or
can.
Cyron.
Or
Or
in Team 1.
Okay, that
We're
fixed.
missing Frosty in Team 1. Ain't isn't here yet.
Nox.
So like 3 people. Nox just came on.
We're just missing Tree, Arb, Polas,
Come here.
Toasty, Siron, Buffa, not in the raid.
Do you want me to go yell at them? They're all in our Discord.
I mean, we're gonna probably, we're doing a powwow and then we're gonna pull soon. Well, as soon as we have them full.
Your message Arb.
we're missing Cyron. And then that'll be it. Oh, there's Arb.
I'm logging in.
All right, perfect.
I've got an update, I guess.
Okay.
Feeling antsy. I want to run down there and just jump in a tank and go.
Can we get another lock closet up in group 2, please? Thank you.
One more call. If you have not done your SRs, you need to do it now.
Can't wait till we get back into the SR before you sign it.
Yes, I'm gonna set up both signups tonight, immediately after raid. So if that doesn't happen, blow my phone up.
Right back in.
Yep, I will log right back in.
I'll be right there, Zombie. I just have a bunch of updates to do.
Sure.
You hear what I said, guy?
What was that?
Feldane's on his way back in. He had to
Perfect.
reboot.
Perfect. Okay, so let's
You guys take Kesha?
yeah, Shay, if you would mind dropping to team 2, I'd appreciate it forever. It's not like you want to hang out with your boo thing anyway, right? And then we'll put Faldane with team 1. You'll stay resto though, please.
The fucking big ass cow that just got on my bike.
Hello there. So
It's
we're
kind of tilty.
missing Frosty, Zombate, Ain't, and who's the fourth one we're missing? Dayton.
Yeah, Faldane's about to get back online now.
Ain't is right there, so we're just missing Frosty and Zom.
I thought I saw Frosty come online earlier. And Zom is updating, so.
Yeah,
Frosty is online.
All right, so we're just waiting for the DTK crew, and then we will get started.
We get to yell at them and scold them.
No, I'll scold people later with dick pics.
That is a punishment.
Wait, that's a punishment?
It depends on the dick.
If it's coming from Guy.
It didn't say it was going to be mine.
Is it a punishment or is it just disappointing?
It could be both.
You have piqued Lovely's attention.
She and I talk. She's fine.
I just want to opt out.
I'd like to say no thanks.
Imagine actually walking up and down these stairs. Like calf killer.
I'm good. I'm good.
I was hopping up and down them earlier. I mean, the vertical on these tunes is fucking awesome.
I mean, with my height as a Tauren, I'm pretty sure I play for Team USA for volleyball.
Hey, Faldaden.
Anyone getting? Sorry, go on. Anyone getting this like gargle message? This is unknown comm action 25, like repeated.
When's the last time you updated?
Today, hopefully. I think I did today.
There's been a couple today.
Let me check that.
Yeah, I got that last night. Once I updated it, stopped.
I'll log out real quick then.
Not much, Giblet. We're just waiting on 4 or 5 people. You need to buy it really quick or something like that. That's fine. As soon as these 5 get here, we're gonna powwow quickly and start pulling.
I highly recommend getting the Thames add-on pack. I tried to get it from Guy, but it like aired out.
It didn't work for me either.
So just Google it. It'll take like 5 seconds to import it, and that gives you so much information for every fight.
5 seconds? It took me so long to import that.
How long?
If you're doing it from the website, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't do it from Guy or from anyone else.
I imported it from Guy, and it took like 5 minutes.
Yeah, mine errored out. It was just like, nope, not gonna do it. Fuck it.
I know some people are clicking my link. It's lagging me out.
I'll link it so you can see it.
What are we downloading?
If you just get it off the WeCora site, it takes like 3 seconds.
Google that.
Yeah, I put the
Sarah.
link in raid chat.
Hey, Sarah.
Hey, yeah.
We're going NV Pat tonight. Main tanks.
Yep.
Can we get one more lock closet for raid 2, please?
Is anybody else laggy?
No, it's because people are downloading your WeGora. That's why you're lagging. I'm
Okay.
also lagging because Raid 1's downloading my WeGora.
Fuck.
So wait, what if you guys clicked on that and that's his punishment pack? What if it's like just dick pics gonna start popping
No,
up?
that's what
Start popping up.
that's what
FU-basing.
MRT is for. Because it can't in like MRT, like if people have it, you can like
Send
send
them
people
notes.
pictures, and like we used to like draw dicks and send them to each other in the middle of raid.
I'm not aware of this function. How do we do that?
Because you want to draw dick pics?
Start saying it becomes sexual harassment at some point, honey.
Oh, I don't need. It doesn't need to be dick pics. But
I prefer
I want to
I
send.
prefer
I want to
tracing
send
them,
you
but
pictures.
I prefer tracing them. But here we are. Is your group full?
We're missing
We're missing
Zombie.
Zombate, and
Okay,
he just came online.
All right, perfect. I'm not going to keep us too long. First and foremost, welcome to Phase 2. I am super excited to finally not be... I'm sorry, Phase 2. I am super excited to not be in Phase 1. A little bit of some changes that we're seeing tonight. NV and Smash are being moved to main tank status. So Team 1, we have Pat and NV, and Team 2, we have Smash and Buffa. This raid is a 2-man tank situation, so we shouldn't have to move things around, but we do want to keep in mind that the people that do tank, like the Duras, the Toast-offs, the Ashes, you know, if tank gear drops and you are not actively helping the team when we're in a 25-man or something like that, please use your better judgment in case somebody needs to take a player time off day like Nandy did tonight. Saro and Solar will be leading Team 1 tonight because Nandy does need a PTO day. Honey will maintain loot. Expecto will do loot on Team 2. Raid times, we are still set to raid from 9 to 11:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays for our 25-man progression. Please, 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 if you can be on early, be on early. If we can pull at 8:30, we are going to pull at 8:30. This means be ready, consumes. I've been talking about it all day long. Do not forget to do your SRs. Each phase is we're going to become a little bit more aggressive about, making sure that you are maintaining, what you're supposed to maintain. We are going to do log reviews every week. We moved Sticky, Lovelies, Schlendy, and Arb into the class lead sections. So we are going to be doing log reviews. If these people come to you and the others that are in, on these log teams, they are not there to pick on you. They are there to make sure that you are playing the best you can in the best way you can so we can clear more content. If you have not signed up definitively for one of the 10-man raids, we have one on Friday night, one on Sunday night, one on Monday night. We could use somebody to lead another one. Buffa is running one with his crew. They are full. I believe Ash and Expecto's group is full. Monday has 2 tanks and 2 healers. I think Friday night. So just sign up for your 10-mans, please, okay? If you cannot find one, reach out to me. Do not wait. What you do not realize most likely is that a lot of your gear, 4 to 6 pieces for a lot of people, is biz out of 10-man hard mode. Do not run 10-mans, okay? And then rosters. Rosters are going to be as consistent as we can possibly make them. If you find yourself benched for any reason, we are running a 25-man on Saturdays. So there is another opportunity to get in there and continue to stay relevant. That's really all I've got. Please, please, please pay attention tonight. The one thing that I want you to understand about Phase 2 content, it is very mechanic-based, right? So if we say, don't stand around this corner, you're going to get pounced on, we are not going to let ourselves get pounced on. If we say, don't stop casting, if a Rune of Death drops on Council, stop casting and move. You will kill yourself and you will wipe the raid if you are not following mechanics in P2. It is so much more punishing. You're not gonna listen to me, and you're gonna figure it out quick. But we will get as geared as we possibly can, as fast as we can, if we pay attention. That is all I've got. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns about when our 10-mans are, what's happening with 25-mans, et cetera, et cetera?
Question about what like Tuesday and Thursdays become now. So since there's no longer multiple raids are we just running Ulduar both Tuesdays and Thursdays, or are we designating like one of those days to 10 mans?
We are doing Prague on both nights until we don't need both nights. So we could
Which we
potentially
never
see
before.
10 mans. Yeah, it could be never. Like some of those hard modes, like no lights and things like that, are extremely hard and can take a long period of time. So for the foreseeable future, plan on Prague nights being on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and try and find someone that a team that you can pair up with. I would like to see the 10 mans be static. In the sense that once they are working, we are not changing them. And then you are just, if you don't agree to run one routinely, that's fine, as long as you are trying to do it. But then we can fill in people where we need to. So I like tanks, healers, DBS, things like that. I want to see all those locked as soon as we possibly can once it's working.
I would still like to move Monday up a little bit if I can get enough people to.
Sure, let's talk about that. Not now.
Yeah,
so
and
sign
what
up for
were
your 10
the-
mans. Go ahead.
Sorry, what were the openings still available for the 10 mans?
Who is
They're
that
on the
talking?
Discord.
They're in
Paint.
Paint. Okay, so we've got Friday night, Sunday night potentially, though I think the second one is approaching full as well, and Monday night. If you can't find one, Lovely says Friday is full. Let's catch up either after or tomorrow, and I'll look at setting up another one.
Okay, sounds good.
We are burning raid time.
Yep. All right, split up. Let's go.
We are 16 minutes early on raid time.
That's 16 minutes we could have been wiping.
You guys want to group one head down to Nanny's channel?
Yeah, group one go and drop.
Yeah.
Well, if Toastoff hadn't wiped the boss.
I didn't wipe the boss.
You just fully reset it when I had 5.
Alrighty.
Hello.
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 Want to buy passenger?
Hi, Schlendy.
Typically your warlock should be the one that we're sending, so melee should be drivers for demolisher.
Yep.
Definitely
for
don't be up
drivers or
top
what?
if you're not a ranged DPS.
So even hunters is not the best option since they're gonna be stuck in melee. So mages and warlocks should be the and Rezo as Shadow Priest.
Gargolin, hop out of that.
So what am I doing?
You will be entering the right slot of one of the demolishers.
Got it.
Yeah, we can pull up here together. I don't think we might not need to send range DPS, but
If you're a healer, you grab the motorbike, and your job is to pick up the range DPS that fall from the top and applying slows in front of the boss while it's chasing. We might have a few extra tanks though, because 25 men. We have 5 tanks, 25 men.
It'll be 5, 5, and 5, I assume.
So I'm a melee DPS. There's no ballista
Yeah,
or beta.
you have to be a driver. So if there's no more vehicle, you just grab these
Gargling just jumped
siege
out of
engine.
yeah, I think we have one over here that can be jumped in. Oh, Cramel's got it.
So do we need to clear everything up to Flame Leviathan?
If we just go straight in the middle, we're gonna wait a little bit in the arena and just clear these. You see these floating pyrite in the air?
Yeah.
We're gonna be shooting it for maybe like a minute to have some all over the arena, and then we're gonna.
Right, but what I was
Kill
asking
the
is, do
boss.
we need to destroy all the towers that
No,
minions
we
are
do
coming
not.
out of?
We just go straight to the end. There's a repair station at the end.
Okay, this is Resonance. I do not have a spot in a demolisher. What should I do?
Do we? Well, we only have 5 senders, so we have 1 warlock, 2 warlock, 3 warlock. That looks like it's let's just if we all our warlocks and 1 mage are on it, so just grab the last siege engine.
Okay.
Zombie too. I don't know. I'm sorry, dude.
You just grab the cannon on top of his siege engine.
Okay.
One's in the vehicle right now. All right. Let's just make it all the way to the end, and then we'll discuss the boss.
Yeah, and siege engines, make sure to get used to interrupting with your ability.
If you're getting chased, you're not the one that's gonna be interrupting.
Are you talking about the boss or throughout these mobs?
Yeah, I'm talking about the boss.
Oh, I'm not talking about the boss.
Something that I noticed in testing is you can't do siege damage unless your target is above the portal. These little zones.
Right, gunners start shooting these pirate in the air. Just keep shooting the entire time that we're clearing. Our repair station is right here or right here. There's one on each side. So if you're missing help.
Is there an internal cooldown on using the repair station?
1 minute, looks like. So while we're clearing, I'm going to explain for the people that never did it. People in the demolishers, once we're going to see Flame Leviathan, you're going to lower yourself to the catapult. There should be a button right that does that. And then your demolisher is going to send you on top of it. Once all 4 of the vents, or whatever they're called, maybe Sarah has a better name for it, are dead, he will overload and be stunned and take, I believe, 200% extra damage for 10 seconds.
Could you say that one more time for the demolishers?
Yeah, you're gonna load up. Should be a button on your abilities is to load up in the cannon. Are you the driver or the passenger?
Top, you have
I'm the driver.
The driver has the option to throw their passenger in.
Make sure you don't pull the boss. So.
And you don't want to pick up all the pyrite right now.
Yeah, you just want them all over the arena, so just keep shooting it down.
Just make sure you stay within 50 of 50.
So the way pyrite works, for people who never use it, I think it's a demolisher to shoot the pyrite. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Is the stacking dot, and what you want it is, as we're about to overload, is to make so you're as close as possible to 10 stack. So 10 stack is the maximum amount of stack, just so it's going to be a maximum amount of damage during the overload section. And also like it's necessary and normal, but it's just practice for hard mode.
Does a passenger have to pick up the pyrite?
Yeah. If you're a passenger, your job is making sure demolishers are full of pyrite the whole fight.
One
It's
shoots
a-
it down, and then you gotta hook it.
If you're getting chase, don't try to tank it, the siege engine. You want to just be kiting it, making sure it's not like milling you. And if you're not tanking it, just make sure you're close enough to interrupt the
We pulled.
steam vent.
Boss
It's
pulled.
pulled.
Yeah.
Boss
It's
is
pulled.
out.
So go up and launch the well, the casters on top for the vents.
Can motorcycles pick up the pyrite and move it?
I thought so, but we don't have an option for it.
Pursuing Asna.
If you are a passenger, you can speed up the person being pursued. If you're a motorcycle, put oil in front of it.
Yep.
Indoor,
You
you
have
got
a-
cast pyrite. That's like your thing.
How many
Thanks. I was looking
warlocks
for
do we have
the
up there?
ammo count.
I'm up there.
Are you alone?
I don't see anybody
Yes,
else
she
up
is
here.
the only one up there.
Or if you're in a demolisher, load up and then send yourself on.
Send it indoor. Press throw passenger.
All right, there you go.
There you go. It wasn't giving me the option to throw you first, dude. Now it did.
Yeah, it'll highlight once they're ready.
Yeah, it was gray for a while for me.
He's pursuing me. I'm running.
Make sure you don't tank the flame vent. They will pretty much one-shot you.
Is interruptible by
Yep.
sieges. If you downloaded Guy's Weak Aura, it'll tell you to do it.
Okay, right now is and us motorcycle. We pick up the you have to click it. These I can't pick you up. You have to click the motorcycle.
This is basically the phase where we just pump it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was
It's
the,
not letting
the
me
first
pick you
phase.
up.
Or get a
Interrupt.
On Pat.
Just rinse and repeat. You pick up pyrite. You you send the warlocks back up to kill the towers, and that's it.
Okay, target change 5 seconds. Grand mill.
Flame vents is going.
It's interrupted.
Yeah.
Alright.
Nice.
Good job.
Good shit.
Nice.
Nice work, guys.
Who's engineering it? I would say roll to engineer.
Oh well, Honey did.
Too. Alright.
I mean, that stuff will probably go guild bank, so it's kind of
You go back
all
this
of ours
way.
either way.
It's all going to the guild bank.
Nope, you guys are right. I don't even know what's back in that corner then.
Let me increase that time
We're
limit.
going Ignis or Razor first.
Left to Ignis, westing.
Ignis. Okay, so we're gonna buff up here.
And if you had eye level gear on, make sure to switch back, right?
Yeah, good call.
So somebody was saying the way to tank these Colossus is tanks line of sight them around this corner, and ranged be ranged be careful, melee don't get in trouble. They do a cone for sure.
Hey, real quick. Shlend, you said it was GL clear +1, right?
Yes, sir. Plus ones.
Oh, ones.
These guys cone, and they do an AoE kick and silence. So keep them away from casters.
Still not working. Flash GL space clear +1s. Yes? See, no?
Say that again, sorry.
/GL space clear +1s.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's just not working.
Just type it out for him.
All one word.
Mm-hmm. it's not working.
Wherever the raid loot is, could I get assist so I can mark thing?
Sarah. Yeah, none of these are working. Fuck.
Maybe if you'll grab X whenever we pull.
Yep.
Exert.
Just spreadsheet it then.
Yeah, let me re-import.
We just stack these guys though, right?
No.
No.
Yeah, I believe we want to tank them apart, but the distance I'm not sure on. Hopefully it's apparent when we pull.
Do you want us to take them right where they're at, or?
I think.
One here, one here.
Yeah, or just around the corner from each other. We'll do far side at first
Recording
just
now?
to see what feels good. Maybe in the future we can improve that.
I was thinking
Alright,
tank
play it
skull
safe.
right here and then tank X on that other corner up
Yeah,
there.
let's do that.
Yeah.
You got that, MV?
Yep.
Cool.
Close.
I'm gonna re-roll this item, but Origin won it, so nobody roll. Or Origin roll, and nobody else roll. Thank you.
Did you need more time, honey? Or are we good?
What is this boss or what are we doing?
No, we're doing trash.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
The trash collapses. That's why he's saying it.
Okay. Yep, I'll wait. I have no problem waiting on loot.
So we're ready. It looks like. Yep.
When you guys are
on
ready.
you guys. Yeah, this armor debuff is why we want to tank them far enough away from each other. I think we're good here, but yeah, that's why. And also, don't forget the flask. I almost forgot to as well.
See, they haven't fixed the FPS bug.
That looks pretty good.
It's Abyss.
Increase
That's it.
time to 25 seconds. So take your time if you need it.
Glad you grab him first.
What is happening?
I think it's debuffed that until someone get in the water. Is that what's killing people?
Yeah. These guys make tornadoes. Just make sure that you're not getting bullied by them. You might pull them back a little bit more. The patrol is going to walk into them and they cone and hit like motherfuckers.
Why is it back up?
Watch the NATO.
This other guy's loose back in. Oh, never mind. NPC.
We stack those guys next time.
It's hard with the tornadoes going out.
Got this pack coming, nice. It's not too bad, just a little AoE damage.
It's just annoying when you get bullied like ZA.
We need to pull him back towards the ramp.
Yeah, maybe a little more.
you
I don't
can
know how
away from
far
the
these guys
other guys.
back. Yeah, apparently right at the bottom seems like a good spot to hold them.
these guys just cone. They're not super problematic. Just keep them faced away.
Thank you.
Congrats, man.
Thank you. Yeah, and they do random charges, so don't freak out if you're getting hit.
Stack. Probably one hurt.
I'll do the next one.
Yeah, if they don't feel like they hurt you too much, tanks, stacking's probably cool. Because I was wondering how much damage it would be if you stacked them, but it seems
It
low.
was less than I expected.
Yeah, seems low.
Hard on the other two.
Can we clear off the debuff in the water? Well,
Stack up on their backs here so we can deal with the charge.
Started off. Yes.
Do we get rid of the hot potato? Is everybody hop in the water?
We tank him in the water, right?
No, you tank him in front of the water. So, alright, the way that things work is that you'll have... are you main tanking or is Envy?
He's gonna main tank. I studied the ads, so I'll do the ads.
Word. So, Pat, you'll kind of go clockwise or counterclockwise between roughly these 4 positions. He'll throw a fire AoE on the ground, which is where Envy has to drive the ads.
For 10 stacks, then pop him in the water. That's where someone's gonna have to shoot him.
I think it's 5k.
You have to burst
break
them to 5k.
5k in one hit, so.
Like Boomy Warlock, right?
Yeah,
I think
some
we'll
like
have
range DPS
fail.
slaps.
Pay attention to fail. Pay attention to the ads that Envy grabs.
Okay.
So what'll happen is he'll drag them into the fire, and he has to sit there. The ad will de-aggro from him, and then he'll have to pick it up again, put it in the water. I think it gets stunned, but it definitely gets a debuff.
Yeah, like a little
or
work.
it changes color too. It becomes
Yeah, everybody's really, really upset. And it turns red, blast it.
Yeah, you have to do 5k in one hit, which I assume is no problem.
I
for
was
the Death
talking
Strike.
to Puppy Terry to CLD. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be leaving, and like, because I was telling her, and her parents like, you're leaving? And Terry's like, Kathy looks
The
at
main
her, and
boss
she's like,
has
and we're not at all happy
a
about
couple
it.
mechanics that
We're not
matter,
happy about it at all.
least of which is he'll put a
Yeah,
rank
Sally
person
today
in
actually
his
admitting
sack.
that she.
When you're in there, you have
that
full
was-
control. You can still
So,
cast,
I might
still
look at
heal, do
switching
whatever.
to doing subbing
And then when you get popped
for the
out,
rest
you
of the
get
year, and maybe do
100 or
like 1 day a week or
150%
something.
haste. So if you
Or
got
kind of
cooldowns,
what
that's a
Yeah.
good
my
time to pop
schedule
them.
up for 1 or 2 days a
Other
week,
than that,
something
he
like
will
that.
cast Flame
I
Vents,
mean, I wouldn't mind
which
subbing
will
at
kick
the school.
everybody and
you know, in
do
terms of
raid-wide
weather.
damage.
Yeah,
So,
you know
So make sure you are
everything.
not casting during
Yeah.
that time.
And I mean, until they
But otherwise,
get a replacement for me, I'm sure Sally would be
you'll just take some
thrilled
damage,
if
it's
I
fine.
would be there on Thursdays every week.
And when are we thinking we want to pop cooldowns?
I feel like you guys just want to downgrade me to like 2 days a week.
no actual
I'll just
first
stay
phase,
on.
so
Yeah, I think we'll just lost
I'll
pretty
stay,
early,
I'll
just as
just
soon
be
as
the IT clerk thing
probably
for
I'll let
you,
Pat
like-
get him on that first flare, and then
Anyway,
when he
I
goes to the second one, we'll
thought I'd
pop
tell you
once.
that I was gonna reach out
Sounds
to
good.
HR and be like,
So
hey, what
since
would
you
be
got
the
them on both
process
sides,
of
do I need
doing
to zigzag or
moving
just go
could be
left
just like a
and
sub
Go rectangle.
kind of thing. So I'm not completely out of the
So you
district.
go, you know,
Yeah,
the
kinda
one in
keep
front
a-
of you, the one
keep your
behind you,
toes in
and then
there.
Cross, and then
But yeah, I've had
need to cross
like
first or go back
6
first?
teachers
But I got it.
Back
Or
first is
like,
probably
if you
easier.
need a letter of recommendation or you
It
need
can
a
only spawn
reference or
3
anything like that,
things in the
happens
ground
from
at once.
Nice.
So there'll always be a spot where you can move to. Yeah, so that's why you do the square method. Yep.
And V, are you gonna take them to the same pool or back and forth or what?
It depends where the flame
So
is.
anyway,
If the
in
flame
order
is like right
study
where I'm standing,
with that stuff.
I will take them in that and then I'll drop them in this.
45 minutes or something, if you heard it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess if Fail gets put in the sack, we'll say Origin gets to pop them. Other than that, I think we'll be good.
Okie doke.
Yeah, ready, check.
Make sure to pop your flasks. Full and 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Clicked on that side.
Is the fire gone?
It disappeared on my screen.
I think it,
I think
when
you
it hits the water.
tanked it too close.
Yeah.
Probably try and be on the outside of the little lip there.
The player's gone.
Good. These go in the sack. Heal them.
Yeah, let's see.
Stop casting.
I'm gonna say.
When do I need to move?
When he has fire down.
Yeah, he's got it down now.
Stop casting.
Why is he targeting Envy?
Stop casting.
Helps the healers out a little if you pop a defensive before that.
Stop casting.
Stop casting.
Do we have any battle reses for Zombait? That worth considering?
Flame Fence.
Casting. Stop casting.
Feldane, if you could pick up Zombie, please.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. I keep trying to.
He's over here by the pool.
Get flame patches or
Stop casting.
Endure, I still need you to fucking sunder sometime.
Flame jet, flame jet. Pat, try and flare out to your left a little bit. I don't know why these flame patches aren't working.
Stop casting.
He's gonna get more damage with all these beds up.
Good job.
Guess we got
Nice.
it.
I think that in future you're going to have to.
Like right here, like.
I think you'll have to.
Water?
I think you have to flare him out so that he's not even facing the water, maybe.
Okay. So I had him too close to the water.
I don't know if it was because he was too close. I think it was because he was pointing vaguely in the water, and that did us.
Water.
I think maybe if any of it gets in the water, that's the problem.
Well, it's pretty good with how many ads we had up.
Yeah, I'm very happy with how
Yeah.
it ended up.
That one seems like all positioning, and it'll probably get a lot easier each week. So
I'll look
Yeah,
at
because
the
you
first
get
one
the
more
ads
into it
one
later.
at a time. Yeah.
Alright, so the way that this fight works is that we'll have an ad phase while they repair these ballista, and then once all 4 of them are finished, we shoot her down and we have a ground phase. During the ad phase, the sentinels will be doing whirlwinds, which means ranged are on sentinels. Melee will be on watchers, and then we'll clean up guardians last. Ranged sentinels, melee watchers, clean up guardians last.
Why did you roll that if it was reserved? Or did it just bug?
Yeah, I'm not seeing any reserves right now.
Yeah, I had it
Yeah,
reserved.
Envy had it reserved.
Envy reserved the boot and Pat reserved the trinket.
Yeah, the
Yep.
trinket.
Okay, my gargle might be bugged then. Yeah, I'm not seeing any reserves.
So in other words, everybody watch your loot.
After we bring her down, whichever one of you is main tanking is going to pick her up and start dragging her around that helpful little circle on the ground. She has a debuff that she throws on the tank, which lowers your attack and armor. And then if you get to 5, you will be stunned and therefore killed. So at about 2 or 3 stacks, you guys should be swapping.
Okay. Pat, you take him, Pat, and I will taunt after 2 stacks or 3 stacks, whatever you're comfortable with.
It says
Use
3 to
armor.
4, but I think we should start low, like probably 3.
Okay.
At
Just let
least
me
that
know
work.
if I don't see it, and I'll taunt off you.
And during that time, she will have dragon mechanics. Nobody stand in front, nobody stand behind. Easy. If we get her to 50% during that phase, she'll stay on the ground. If we don't, we'll do another air phase. Same shit. Adds for a few minutes while they fix the ballista. For the sake of ease, I'm going to say
There's a kill order for the ads.
Yeah.
sentinels, then watchers, then guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch the whirlwind on the sentinels. Because it gets really bad.
Yeah, so melee can get wiped easy.
Congrats on the trinket, Pat.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Congrats on the boots, Envy.
Thank you.
Oh yeah. Also during the air phase, we'll be dealing with fire on the ground. Don't stay on the fire. Easy.
Number 1 killer of raids.
Haste buff?
No, it's not like the last guy anymore.
I assume ground phase is when we'll want to lust, or
I figure we lost first ground phase.
Okay.
See if we can push her to 50. If it doesn't look like it, then for the future we'll just lust in the past 50.
Want to say everything I read said good luck trying to get it to 50.
We were pretty close and it was scuffed on the PTR, so I have faith in us now. I believe that's everything.
Is there like a lava bomb?
Simple mechanics wise.
Who do you want to sign on popping the ballista? Because he needs to run back and click them.
Didn't there say it should be more a hunter on the ballistas?
That's what we did last time.
Yeah, I'll set Busu on ballistas. And then you just call out when you're shooting the fourth one, so we know that's that's when she's coming down. What's up?
I just pop them all at once.
They come
there'll
up
be one after
in
the other.
order.
You don't need to click the first one for the second one to start repair, so you can actually wait when the third one gets repaired to like go back and click the first 3 and then be ready to click the fourth one.
Perfect.
Check the buffs.
It'd be 24 for that pull, but yeah.
What'd you say?
Noctis went to put the baby to sleep. That's what he said.
yeah, I think we'll pull without him. Doesn't sound like he'll be back ASAP.
Envy, if you'll take the right side, I'll take the left side, and we'll just try and keep the ad.
From what I remember last time we did this, during the first down phase, there are still ads that will be spawning, so make sure you cleave them and they also cleave you, so don't stack with the millies.
Correct.
We just stack the ads on the boss, though?
Yeah, but not facing the boss, like facing away from the boss.
I'll throw up a pull 10. Noctis is a good player. He just won't get hit by fire during this phase.
5,
Where's the
4,
person to talk to?
3, 2, 1.
I assume it's this, yeah.
Say it to other people.
Started.
Sentinels, Watchers, Guardians, interrupt the Watchers.
They can be stunned, I believe. So, well, looks like there's something to kill Annabelle over there.
I'll pull the ads together in the middle.
As long as there are no sentinels in the mix, yeah, you can pull them together.
Sneaky Feet, you are teleporting across the room.
Oh, nice, dude.
He's a rogue.
Yeah, not a good teleport, though.
I'm being sneaky.
About 30 seconds till the last ballista.
Seconds to turn 4. Shooting for the one.
Let him
Pump that
drag her out, and then
DPS.
I'll lust. I'm just listening.
Pets don't pop up while we got her down, do they?
They did last time, but I'm
I
not
think
sure
that
if
was
it
just because they were already spawning. Watch the cone. I thought she had mechanics during that ground phase. I guess not.
I don't think they start till 50% after 50%.
Yep.
Because she'll fly back down or fly up and then come down after we get her 50%. Then she can't go back up.
Correct.
Clockwise or counterclockwise once you drop?
Dealer's choice.
Counter. Or which one's more available, I guess.
I thought there was going to be way more ads than this.
Yeah, this is, I think, the same as 10 man.
Huh. Why y'all gotta talk?
too
Now they
soon.
hear you.
I know.
Anybody else seeing Sneaky Feet teleport?
It's the it's called the Harvester of Ulduar.
I can't see him at all.
Run away.
Smooth on my end, man.
That's all that matters, I guess.
About 30 on the last list again. And when she comes down, try and split to the north and south here so Pat can just drag her towards the stairs if he has to.
Y'all had to go on top.
We got a sentinel. So watch out.
Should I hold off?
I got him by himself.
Shooting the last one.
He's down.
Alright.
Grounded.
Try to bring them over, Pat, so we can leave them.
I'll get him. I'll get him.
They're dead.
Should I wait till the ads are dead?
They're all dead.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as there are no sentinels, we're totally fine.
50% is where she starts her phase 2.
You got her, Pat?
We're going clock.
Watch the Tejo, watch the breath.
I got two.
On it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it enraged? It is enraged.
Holy shit.
Enraged?
Yeah, I guess there's a stacking debuff, but
Oof.
No, she actually frenzied. Means
Literally
it
went
was too
berserk.
slow.
Wow.
So what caused her to do that?
She berserked. Like
None of DPS.
timer. Berserk timer.
It's like 4 minutes or 6 minutes. It's really short.
So we need lust on that ground phase and just pump the shit out of her?
Yeah, this time we'll lust the second the second time we pull her down, and then that'll give us lust into the second half.
Yeah, that was pretty short.
I assumed DBM was lying when it said he was about to enrage.
Well,
That's
when
fair.
I watched the video earlier, it said something about if you don't get her close to 50% before she's released or before the first phase, it's going to be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that the time she's on the ground is shorter than a lust.
We'll put a fish at the top of the stairs.
Where are we going to?
Colossal.
It also feels like 6 healers a bit overkill, but that's just
Yeah, the damage isn't that bad, or it doesn't feel like it. But that could be because we have 6 healers.
I mean, I can go boomer.
Then do we want to try another DPS?
I mean, if Aldayton and Sero have DPS back, so it's not like
Trying a boomy though might help with yeah.
I mean, it's the raid leader's call, so
That's what I'm asking.
Did Sarah have to relog?
He may have crashed. He just vanished.
Okay. We have a lot of sated. We might actually have to wait for it to expire to meet the DPS check.
we can go do the we can do XT's trash while we're waiting.
The fight itself took what 7 minutes? 7 minutes till we wiped, so it would probably be off by the time we got to the point in which we would lust.
Probably, yeah.
I mean, while Sarah was you just reconnecting.
You good, Sarah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We were discussing Valdayton potentially going Boomy and you potentially going Ellie, but we're waiting for input.
I was thinking the same thing while I was trapped in the nether realm.
So I guess for healers, do you guys feel comfortable going down to 4, or do we want to just
do
5?
Should be fine.
Okay.
I mean,
Cool
compared
with
to
that,
the
Sarah?
damage that we're going on Ingus, it's just not much damage going out.
Yeah. Just definitely make sure we let Pat have her when she's on the ground.
I mean, felt like I had her.
Yeah, but when she's freaking out like that, I get scared.
I'll be scared.
Okay, so once we're buffed up, are we good? I think 2 minutes unsated probably won't screw us.
Yeah, I think it'll be gone before even the first phase,
Yeah.
probably.
The other DK coming back, or?
Depends if this kid wants to cooperate, I guess.
Did holding on the ads slow us down particularly? Like, should we speed up the ads?
I don't think so.
I think that's on
I know we waited for the sentinels, which is smart, but
yeah, as long as there are no sentinels, you can just grab them and drag them to her when we have her on the ground. I think having an extra 2 DPS would go a long way.
Yeah, and just seeing what ground phase looks like probably will give us just a little more juice. You good, honey? Oh, did he have to step away?
Mechanic-wise, it didn't feel that bad.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Knowing that she doesn't do mechanics while we have her dragged down is very nice.
The only mechanic I saw whenever I watched the video was just she does that cone or whatever right before she takes back off.
Yeah.
Part of me is like, I want to one-shot everything, but another part of me is like, it's kind of nice to have a challenge again.
Yeah, we literally did that missing a DPS, so fine.
Oh yeah, they weren't there for the whole fight, were they?
They weren't there at all.
They're still dead.
Yeah, that would help.
Technically, we're short 2 DPS since we're running 6 healers.
Can somebody say Lust? So I know when to pop my cooldowns and shit.
We're going to the second time we bring her down, basically as soon as she's down.
We can call it though.
Yeah, it just helps.
If that helps, yeah.
It does help me a lot, dude.
I think we're all here except Knock. Do we want to full 10?
Is Honey back?
Yeah, he's back. He's back.
I wonder if it'd be better to have someone else talking than me and MB just already be up.
Probably.
MB, let's go on and be up there. Also, I blame whoever it was that was talking about the ads when we ended up getting 4.
So again, priority is Sentinels, Watchers, Guardians. Interrupt the Watchers, please.
Can you DPS her while she's in the air?
No.
Runaway.
Watch fire.
Last turret will be soon.
Hold up.
Careful to fire.
Runaway.
Crown fire.
Setting over.
Minute and a half on Berserk timer.
We got about 10 seconds on the ballista, and then I'll count down for last.
Start stacking all the mobs together if possible.
Be ready to click that turret.
Towards the middle so we can start cleaving.
Last turret's ready.
Up.
3, 2, 1, last.
Seconds on Berserk.
Be on the way.
Take Granby.
15 seconds.
Easy peasy.
Nice.
Ooh, a little tight. We got it.
Lascari.
That's a nice cape.
Is that reserved?
It is not.
Congrats, honey.
Ooh!
Okay, you can chicken some.
Roll off.
Alright, reroll, me and Lich. Congrats, Lich.
Thanks, brother. Mine's still from fucking 10-man Nax. It's a good upgrade.
So this one we just tank him to the left or right in between the trash heaps, right?
No, you tank him on the stairs, basically.
And I'll grab the ad.
I totally looked up a different thing then.
What side you want to grab first?
Yeah, we got ads close left and close right.
Yeah, just go right.
Say that's not an upgrade to any warlock. I was surprised.
Are we ready to pull?
No hit makes that one rough.
Unsullied is actually really good for a while.
0.
Yes, you're good to pull.
Okay.
Kill the parts recovery techs, then the salvage bots. The compacto bots explode, so just don't be near them when they die.
What about that?
I don't even know what that was.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the buzzsaws. We can't take those.
Also, they take way less damage than their shields, so you gotta kite them out of them.
Base spell power leather. Some mineable in here. Did someone take it?
There's a purple back here too.
What is this? Super.
Oh, that's a world drop.
Here.
Just turns you into a monkey. It's fun.
Lets you roll around in a ball.
We'll just roll it off, I guess. Prelude. Congrats, Atra. I will not constitute that as a +1.
This is gonna be fun.
Feldaden, if you want to go back to healing, I'll stay on elemental for this, I think. Basically, we're gonna have.
We're here.
Hey, Feldaten, real quick, can you roll on this real quick? Thank you.
Basically, we're going to have the tank hold them right there, and we're all just going to stack kind of in the middle here. Not exactly there, but you get the gist.
Further back towards the steps.
Yeah.
If you get a debuff, either Searing Light or Grav Bomb, you have to get 12 yards away from the group, or you will create a problem. In general, I've seen people say Searing Light goes left and Grav Bomb goes right.
I like the way I saw it. It said light goes right, just because it clicks in your brain.
Searing Light goes right and Grav Bomb goes left. Perfect.
Do they have to go different directions?
No, but it'll make it so that we're not stepping on people's toes and taking unnecessary damage.
I know you guys like to pump, but please don't kill the heart completely.
Yeah,
Let's not do hard mode.
Every some amount of health, he will expose his heart, and it does double damage to him, which is great. If you kill it, he will heal to full and start hard mode, and we will die. I figure we stop DPSing him at about 15% when his heart's open, just to make sure no dots stick over or anything like that.
Buffa's little page thing says you want one warlock on each side to help with the ads. Is that what we want to do?
That's only during heart tantrum. Is that where he spawns at?
Tantrum is the damage to everybody. Ads spawn when the heart is open, yes. the scrapbots and boombots during the ad phase, range should be DPSing down when they become a problem. The boombots will explode in the group, which is a huge pain in the ass.
I feel bad for Alice Baldwin.
Hey, Phil, can you put down a summoning stone? Noctis just came back online.
Do any of the tanks need, like, or any of the ads need tanked?
Yeah.
The pummelers have a cleave, but they're not a huge problem. So basically, you're just going to pick them up, and then once we've dealt with basically the rest of the ads, you drag them to
But
get
ads, like, I'm
DPS by
asking,
everybody
is
else.
the one tank or both tanks?
Just one. You stay on the main boss, and I'll grab the pummelers.
Oh, that was so, but I wasn't sure if it would be okay to help, since he's kind of incapacitated at that moment.
But it's during the whole phase, I believe. Or
Yeah.
when the heart comes down, like that's
Yeah.
the...
I think it'll be more important that you are in position when
There's only
when
like one.
hard phase ends.
And two, probably. But not bad at all, so at least that's what it said.
If we could get fresh raid buffs for anybody who died while we were out. There's a feast on the left if anybody still needs it.
Do we want to hit the high points again for knock real quick?
Is he back in the
Maybe not.
He is, but it says muted, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's probably in.
Oh, Radical.
Oh, okay, cool. Damn, he heard us talking shit. Fuck. I'm just kidding.
It was only solar, promise.
We'll go ahead and throw up a pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Range can stack pretty tight in the center here. That'll make it easier to get the debuffs out, and it'll make it easier to heal during tantrums.
Light right, gravity left.
Wrong way, Schlen.
You're fine. You're fine. Just be 12 yards away. Should be a heart phase coming up soon.
Tricky tantrums first, but I'm not sure. Don't go too far with Searing Light, we can heal you.
Yeah, my bad. Whoops.
Again, stop DPS at about 15% to make sure we don't tick him over with dots.
I'm not gonna be close at all without Lust.
Yeah, you're right. There's another pummeler up front there.
Ads incoming.
Yep, ranged on ads, the boombots explode, the scrapbots heal them, deal with them all. All go ahead and lust during the second heart phase.
Hearts out.
Lusting in 3, 2, 1. Adds are
Pretty
pretty
hard
close.
again.
Adds right side. Adds. They heal the boss if they get to him.
It'll like chows with glyph.
Also, melee won't be happy if the other guys get in melee.
I'm never happy.
More ads on the left. Left and right, actually.
I mean, I'm an arms warrior and I've had to kill all these bots coming in.
You will die.
Look at that wand.
Where's the next one?
Antechamber.
Antechamber.
Top one is always the next one.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you, Pat.
Yes, sir.
Disco, you are +1. Gratch, Lundy.
Through this section, Iron Menders are priority number 1 with a bullet. Not only do they have a huge heal, they have a huge heal over time.
Antechamber origin.
Thank you, lovely.
You're welcome.
Grats, Esna. Grats, Nox.
Probably just want to kind of pull these guys together in the middle of the door.
Yeah, I think aside from the Menders, there's nothing crazy from this group.
The iron golems can be banished too.
Oh, that was such a good off-spec roll.
You want those, Pat? Get you pissed.
Wait, what?
The shoulders. I'll give you those first.
Hey, want some? If you need them, roll on them, man.
Well, he's taking most of the brunt right now, so we'll get him up there, and I'll grab the next ones.
NB, do not be scared to roll against me.
Oh, I will. When I get things I want, I'll roll.
Okay.
You know, you dirty
He's saying your shit trash.
The only other important thing from this group is that the golems have an ability where they'll be rooted and they'll hit twice as hard we'll see how necessary it is to keep track of that.
Are we pulling them to the door where they're at?
To the door, eh?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to risk like being anywhere near those big giants.
I'm gonna banish the one on the right.
We good?
Yep.
Yep.
For your slime. Give me one more. Give me some upgrades and P2. Maybe some P3. I'll take over that AoE spot.
Maybe one day.
Well, I have a high feeling I'll be Fury or Arms for a long time. So my Blade Storm will definitely destroy you.
Will it?
Sure, let's get you back to bed, Grandpa.
These guys cone and they throw an AoE on the ground, so just watch your feet. If memory serves, it's kind of noticeable.
Yeah, it's that rune thing that I was standing right there.
Fuck, I thought that was like the guard thing where I just needed to run immediately.
No, that'll be the next boss.
RIP Metro and Adriston.
Check your flasks.
Doing a raid check so I can see.
I didn't see the big giant there to the left or to the right.
Garg, if you wouldn't mind popping a flask.
Yeah, wait for him to pat away, I believe.
Yeah, I was kind of leaning on that.
Okay, let's roll because the other one's probably gonna start moving.
Make sure you drag him back here.
Pull back more.
Yes, continue pulling back. Okay, we are far enough at least. These guys are not a huge problem. They have a cone, so face them away, and they have a charge, so everybody stack on his ass. And get in real close, because I don't want that other guy to pat into us. Okay, we're good. That is a problem AoE.
Lightning ball on us.
He's coming
And we asphaled. Okay, so watch for that. That is a big problem AoE.
Is it chasing someone?
It seems like it randomly picks somebody to chase, so maybe we just don't even worry about stacking.
Do I remember incorrectly, but don't they hop at someone randomly if we're too spread out?
It looked like it hopped.
Yeah, it looked like it hopped on Solar, even though he was in melee, so. Cone and rune on the ground for these guys. I imagine the rune is probably in melee.
I'm so far away. Look how far away I am. It was die.
That's the warrior life, baby.
Well, I charged in and then ran away immediately, and I still died.
It looked like it put a dot on us, dude, because I was over here by the healers after a while and I still died.
All right.
You died from getting coned by the fire, not the rune.
Oh, okay, that's my bad then.
How do we get coned from behind the target?
Tell you what details telling me.
Kill order in here is going to be skull, X, triangle. As we kill one of them, the other two will heal to full and get new abilities. So damage on the other two doesn't really matter. Well, damage on the one that isn't the main target doesn't really matter. At the start, it'll be fairly easy. The big guy will hit whoever is tanking him like a truck, and he has Fusion Punch, which is a magic debuff that does a fuckload of damage and needs to be dispelled ASAP.
If you have Pat tank it, he can just spam the spell on himself.
Yep.
I don't think he has anything else of note.
Cleanse works on that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kill order big, medium, small. We have small as marked as X.
We're doing medium mode to maximize discs going forward.
Got it. Okay.
And this is easy enough that I feel like we should have no problem with Triangle's abilities in the third part of the fight.
So the only ability for the small one to watch out for is Overload. After 5 seconds, he explodes and one-shot everyone within 20 yards of him.
He also got interrupt his chain lightning and his lightning whirl.
Does he Death Rune on phase 1, or does he only Death Rune once the first guy is dead?
Only once the first guy is dead.
And Death Rune actually 2 or 3 takes someone to death, so...
Yeah, so during the first phase, things to watch out for. X will overload, which is a 30-yard AoE, which will kill you. He stands still to cast it, so he gives you ample time to run away. He also has Chain Lightning, which, as you said, needs to be kicked. With Envy tanking and a couple of people just paying attention, we shouldn't have any big trouble with it. The Triangle Mark will put a shield on himself, which heals him, or well, shields him for a ton of damage, and if it gets broken, he gets a huge damage buff. That's basically big target for mage's spell stealing, and then while we are targeting him, purge like crazy. Well, purge or spell steal like crazy. Aside from that, during the first phase, he'll put blue circles on the ground, which make anybody in them deal 50% more damage, which means that we need him to be out of them, and as much as possible, we would like our range DPS to be inside of them to DPS whoever the current target is. Aside from Fusion Punch, Skull will be no problem because we're killing him first before he becomes a problem. Once he is dead, everybody will switch to X. He'll still have the same thing with Overload and Chain Lightning, but in addition to that, he'll have an ability where he does damage to random people over time that will also be getting kicked the whole time during that. Lightning Whirl, yeah.
When Skull is dead, do I need to grab one of the other ads or one of the other guys off of Envy?
It'll probably be nice if you do so.
Yeah.
Just
Like,
keep them
I'll
all
hold the
together,
2.
though.
Yeah, I'll hold the 2, and you grab X after the main guy's dead.
Okay.
Then we'll go to the last boss.
That phase will be kick fest until it's over. But during that phase, Triangle will be throwing a Rune of Death on the ground, which is huge and green. You cannot miss it. Just look at your feet. I am of the opinion that we should not even worry about the Rune of Power during that phase, because if everybody is stacked in the Rune of Death, that's a assload of healing, and probably a few deaths.
Okay, when are we lusting?
During third phase, I think, because I just don't want to deal with it.
Okay.
During third phase, the only thing that gets added is a purple rune, which makes a bunch of
Tiny elementals that explode if
tiny
they reach
elementals.
someone in melee.
Ranged literally get on the elementals immediately. And if you are standing near the purple when it comes up, run the fuck away from it. That thing, the AoE it does will basically cover the whole room. If you are too close and you pop a few of those, you will have wiped the raid. I think that's everything.
Can you start over again real quick?
So Skull is Steelbreaker.
Can we just go?
Yeah, once everybody's seen everything, I think we'll have no problem with it. I will throw up a ready. Nice.
Gargle, thank you.
Do we have a spot where we want to take tank Steelbreaker?
He's just
Or
gonna
where
bring
he
it
is?
back to the. He's gonna bring it back over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had him tank him kind of there. It doesn't matter
good.
a huge amount, but just kind of put him in the wall.
Yeah, sounds good.
I will throw up a.
Just rub my ass up against the wall.
Yeah, he's gonna pound you against the wall.
I will throw up a pool 10, and then we'll go for it.
Fun.
Like I said, we're looking at
5,
a lust in
4,
third phase, so
3,
do what you gotta with that
2,
info.
1.
And the ads that we don't kill, or the targets we don't kill, heal up to full in between phases?
Yes.
So no point in DPSing him.
Ranged is a rune if you want it.
He's overloaded.
Get away from the little guy. He's right next to the room, so I'd say run.
Can we move the X away from the room?
Yeah, try and drag the pair away from the rune as much as you can, but I believe that will put the rune under them, so...
Down. It's too far from Skull.
No, it's fine.
Under up.
X is next. Oh, do
Overload
not get close to X. Do not get close.
Don't go in.
Go. You got him, Pat?
Yeah.
Interrupt.
Okay, dude, there can be Rune of Death now, so just be aware.
Yep, watch for green under your feet.
Interrupt.
Death on NVIDIA.
Interrupt.
Go for Arena Death coming up soon.
Overload.
Overload.
Get out melee.
Run away.
Watch out,
Death.
it's over there.
Keep moving closer to the room.
Towards the center.
Interrupt.
Okay, he's in range.
And the rune is gone.
Rune of Death soon. Rune of Power up.
Power. Okay.
Spell seal.
He's got the shield
Run
up.
away.
Rune of Death. Summoning portals are now priority.
Yep, watch out for the purple rune on the ground and make sure that we are stealing and purging his rune shield.
We're less than you.
Yep, blessing in 3, 2, 1.
Do you have a beer res or no? Okay, kite it away.
It's next to him.
I
Kite him
used
away.
it on
All range on elementals. They can be stunned. Stun them.
Oh, what was that?
That is what
That is
the
the
elementals do
elementals
if they
blowing
don't
up on
get
everybody.
CC.
Oh, AoE.
Make sure
They
you don't
can
release.
be all CC works on them. Nova, Typhoon, Blast Wave, Tough
Frost Trap.
Thunderstorm. CC them. Earthbind.
Are they like the Freya ads where you need to like freeze them away from
They
the raid
can't
and kill them?
touch it. If they touch you, they explode for the entire raid.
They just pop out of a random area or what?
They throw
On
down a
the purple
purple
rune.
sigil on the ground that summons them.
So run the boss away from the rune, all ranged, murder those things.
Would a frost trap work on those to slow them at least?
Probably.
Yeah, I think I heard something like that. It did work.
I put down an Earthbind and it didn't seem like it was working that well.
Particularly Frost Nova is the best option for them, but yeah.
Antechamber is the teleport destination.
Don't forget to repair if you need to.
Shit.
Everybody back so we can buff.
Don't have honey.
All that plate slows them down.
everyone's here.
If you're a warlock who hasn't used their soul stone, if you put it on lovelies, please.
It's cool. I got my Ankh.
Looks like everybody is ready. I'll throw up a pull timer and we will go at it again.
Where'd all these bones come from?
5,
The bone zone.
4, 3, 2, 1.
What are the world's greatest gnats? Or the world's greatest heroes? Yes, still all immortal.
Rune's under Steelbreaker if you can move him.
Okay.
Move him a little more. No, I think he's good.
Overload.
Rune's up.
Keep moving Bundir, please.
Yeah, keep pulling him so we don't get overloaded. Alright, X is next. Watch your feet for Runes of Death.
Got it. Yep.
Big ups to our kick squad, both runs.
Close enough.
Yes.
Interrupt. Run.
Overload.
Get away. Rune Death as well.
Death
Not sure
incoming.
Rune of Death soon.
That's some shitty placement.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
You're in a power runner.
Run away.
Rune of Death over.
Purger spell seal on
Sting in
so,
3, 2, 1.
got AoE stun, mostly guess our Destro lock. When the portal is gonna be spawning.
Coming.
I don't see.
Okay,
Oh, it's
move it,
directly underneath.
Move it.
Move him.
All ranged on these things.
Don't let them move at all.
Make sure you are purging or stealing that buff he gets.
Run away.
circle.
Underneath him again.
Yep. Move it.
It's done.
Nice job on the ad.
Don't speak too soon.
Still 2 up. Still 2 ads.
Be on the way.
New rune behind him.
Ads, guys, ads.
Ads.
I don't want them coming to us either.
New rune. Underneath us again.
Soon also. Be careful.
Another purple.
All range on the purple. And
Range
get away from
behind
it.
you guys.
It's behind the rune of death. Couple more. Nice.
New rune coming up.
Right
Near
behind
the power.
the.
Near the power.
Yep.
Watch out, guys, in the rune of power. Right by you.
All
Ads,
range
guys,
on
ads.
these things.
Ads.
Coming in. Couple more.
New purple. Underneath him again. I don't know if it'll stop when he's dead.
Good shit.
Good job.
They were spawning faster than my Shadow Fury.
Hey, when that thing comes up, everybody who is ranged has to be on those things.
Fury Warriors, that is better than what you have.
Fury Warrior.
Oh, damn,
Who's
whoever
getting
gets that,
the recipes?
yeah, whoever gets that recipe, I want that shit made.
Yeah, that's the good one. Also, it's the best
Yeah.
I think for all the casters.
That's
Yeah.
the really good one.
I'm
What,
gonna pass on this
pattern
dude too.
last?
Actually, yeah, melancholy.
I'm a Max Taylor, FYI.
No guy was wanting to keep it kind of on the officer team for patterns, if at all possible.
I have an officer Taylor
None
here.
of us are Taylors. Too. If
Is
it's an engineering
Expecto-
pattern, I'll take it.
Is Expecto Taylor?
Oh, right. They're BOE, not or BO
Yeah.
use or whatever.
Let me just whisper him and ask him.
Yeah, I gave Sneaky those boots. I'm gonna hold on to melancholy.
Was that Endor speaking?
It was.
Okay. Try to let me know before you do those things, because that throws off my entire +1 kind of shit.
He did. He said it.
Yeah, I said it. I said it right after I rolled. Sorry about that.
Losty, what the fuck did you just say?
Now to get 6 orbs.
Easy for the Sabakat. Awamid.
This fight was dumb.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what that means, Frosty.
This one gets people confused. We killed the right arm. The item called the right arm, not the right arm.
Right arm on the left side.
Yeah, we're looking at the
Only
left
work out
side.
white
It's the
flare
right
underneath
arm.
it. We do not care about the other arm, basically.
Remember, this is even a tankable fight.
Yes, you need somebody. Well, you need a tank to be up there.
Yeah, well, both of us will be up there. We'll have to, like, taunt after we get 2 stacks of balancing strike. And there's little ads that pop when the one hand dies that we just kind of grab real fast while they AoE it.
So, for the tanks, you guys do that swap how you do. For everybody else, you gotta watch out for his laser eye beams.
Honey, are we not putting that to the guild bank?
No guy talked
have
about it, but he
all
never
those
confirmed
tailors?
anything.
Guys know every caster's gonna want it, but yeah.
Is the pattern itself BOP or BOE? Like, do we have...
BOE.
Okay. I mean, the idea is just to keep it in guild
it
so
in the
that
guild,
Keep it in
yeah.
guild, yeah.
I'm not worried about it going to disco, you know?
I don't know if Expecto is still a tailor, actually.
He
I think
just
he is.
answered.
I think he's Taylor Engineer, isn't he?
I don't know.
Not worried about him. Grats Disco.
Yeah, grats, man. Gonna be printing them bad boys out.
Gotta get orbs first.
Right. That whole fun thing.
Thanks, Pat.
Yep. I don't know if I want to roll on that or not, because it's on the bits list, but it's like 5th.
Nobody else
I mean,
Okay, if no one else wants it, I'll take it.
That's
3rd on mine, but
is it for tanking or?
It's 5th on prot list.
It's for it's for just fucking around with threat.
But if anyone else needs it, if it's higher than 5th or whatever, go ahead and take it. I don't care.
Somebody said it was 3rd. If
Yeah.
something's 3rd, take
3rd
it.
for unholy.
Yeah. I would
Yeah.
take that then.
3rd in the list of Ulduar means it's better than whatever we got in next.
Is it like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
second is with 10-man hard mode and then next one's 25-man hard mode? Just take.
Yeah.
Just
Pete,
upgrade
that's
your
good for
shit.
Frost.
Like there's no reason to run through Ulduar and not take upgrades.
I was waiting for a second just to see if anybody else needed it who didn't already get some loot, but I guess if it's going to a tank, I'll take it.
That's good for your threat. I mean, your Frost, the crit.
Yeah. Pat, do you mind passing that over?
Not at all.
Thank you.
Thanks, dude.
Hey, I didn't get it.
Alright.
So, yeah, I do mind, simply because I didn't get it.
Because you weren't near enough me when you were rolling on it.
I'm literally standing behind your big, ugly, furry ass.
Wow.
Yeah. I can call him those things. He's a self-hating Corin.
I can't wait to be an orc.
He told you. I don't even know what the fuck that is.
That's the thing.
It's the new key to the focusing
Yeah,
arrows.
it's the new key.
Well, it don't matter. Ain't no done. Grab that shit
Okay.
up.
Of course he did. Oh, fucking course he did. Fucking Ace always grabs the best of the best right away.
Because he deserves it, because he is the best of the best.
He ain't no side hoe, you know.
And let's not get carried away.
That's the last thing you have.
Anyways, you need to do all 4 of the keepers in hard mode, so yeah. We'll see. It'll take a little bit.
So this fight, watch for the I-beams, everybody. They will follow, I think, one person through the whole cast. So, sorry about your parses. We will be focusing.
If you're kiting it, try not to just beam everybody.
Yes, please don't drag it through everybody. It seemed like you had kind of a lenient amount of area back here if you need it, but I don't know how far you go before trouble starts. The arm all of us will be targeting is his right arm, the arm what got the white flare mark. Our left side, his right arm.
Yes.
It will
Whatever
try
that is.
to grab people, and if it's allowed to do what it wants, it will just fucking kill them. So it is a high priority target, and then when it dies, it'll spawn some ads that I think we have to deal with. Yeah, range DPS and whoever's not main tank or whoever's not actively tanking Kolagarn. The tanks will have to deal with crunch armor, which is 25% armor per stack. You guys are smart. I'm sure you can figure it out.
Yeah, usually taunt it too.
Sounds superb. This is not a particularly complicated fight. Do not laser your friends. Kill the arm.
What about people you don't consider your friends?
Then you laser the arm.
Please do not laser fail, even if she's being mean to you.
He has been kind of sassy this week.
I just got him a Coke. He should be nice to me.
Can you just, like, if you laser her, can you just make sure you look back at her? So it's like, I'm lasering you.
Oh, I normally do.
We have plans for Lust when we can expect to do that.
Sorry, there's no actual.
Any reason not to do it out the gate?
Off a get-go.
Yeah, that sounds right. Is that everybody? Sure is. I will throw up a pull 10.
Make sure you're inside the door.
5, 4,
Do not get locked
3,
out.
2,
Oh,
1.
there's a lot of people. Hold on. Hold on. Cheryl, you're not.
I was like, wait a second, our raid leader's still out
The
there.
door is this.
Oh, okay. I thought it was this bar.
Okay, let's go.
Actually, I think it doesn't even close, so.
My pre-pot.
Rip.
Not gonna lie, I thought the same spot was the door.
Busting in 3, 2, 1.
I-beam targeting is disabled by Blizzard. Settings for these will not function in pre-nerf.
Range on these rubble heads. Don't even worry about the other one.
They taunt.
Taunted.
The right arm is back. Kill it good.
Yep, back on the arm on the left. He is a right arm.
Metro's down.
Ivy.
Alright, melee. Oh, and I got picked up.
Rubble, range.
Watch the I-beams. Finish off that rubble, and then I think we'll be good.
We got 2 stacked.
Nothing.
Arms back up.
Better up. burn or go after arm?
Just for the body, I guess. Or
Yeah, yeah. Body has less health than the arm.
I die from that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
think after a
straight
while
up
he
kills
was-
your ass.
Rubble.
Lots of rubble.
He's out immortal.
If I was smart, I would have said go on the body from the start, but
Nice. Fragment.
somebody probably should have rested our loot master first.
They did.
I thought I did.
Oh, okay, good.
Did he die again?
No, I just saw everybody running while he was still having a nap back there.
The fuck do I loot him?
Ready?
Over here in the middle, there's a chest.
It's a cache.
You gotta loot his chest on his face.
Yes.
Over here.
No, it's over here in the corner.
Behind you, yeah. Behind you.
Oh my god. I am stuck on
ain't
so many little things.
Standing
No,
on.
you're going the wrong way, honey.
Honey.
It's a
Right
chest.
here, right here.
Why are you guys all up there?
Show it to you.
Because we
See us,
defeated
man.
him.
Are things going okay at home, big guy?
No.
Alright, this section is moderately scary. You definitely have to make sure not to pull her while we're doing this trash.
We're skipping Alkalon, right?
What?
We're skipping Alkalon?
He's not available.
You have to unlock him.
Oh.
And anyway, he giga punch her ass.
We going left or right?
Wherever she's the closest to, we'll go the opposite.
Yeah, she's on the right side, so let's go left. And then we'll kind of ping pong between them.
Remember, if you rolled and you won an item, come back to honey.
So these ads, they throw a ball of lightning between each other, so they need to be tanked like 30 feet away from each other. You have to kill the lightning ball before it reaches the other one.
I'll take the far one.
Okay.
Boss is getting. Okay.
So yeah, you should build up here, but like one is tanked here and one is tanked on the other side over there in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, just real quick. Who
Maybe-
won the last item?
Garg.
Should we just go to the other side real fast?
Yeah, we should pull them and just drag them up
Yeah,
here.
just pull and bring him.
Yeah, no, I'm aware of who won it, but
I grab them, please. And then
Like,
one go
grab
one way
yours
flare,
and
one
rock
go the
Pull
other
back,
up here.
Pull him back.
Drag them
Back
up
here.
the
Other
stairs
way.
back to us.
Up here,
Yeah,
up here,
separate.
boys.
I know, I want to separate them though. I want one to go first.
Spheres up, rain or everybody on it.
Yeah, okay, kill this here, kill this here.
Heck, keep dragging.
I'm coming.
And we want to kill them relatively close time to each other. Fresh sphere as well,
Kill
fresh
this
sphere.
here.
Hey, is that
Swap
your
DPS
best?
to the other keeper.
Cool off on the
curveball
low
off.
HP one, kill the other one.
Yeah, you have to
Kill
kill
the
both
sphere,
at the same
sphere.
time. You have to kill both at the same time.
They should stop.
Kill this one with high HP, and then we finish off the other one.
Sphere.
Matter is dead.
PSA looking for the warrior or the hunter that won the ring or the
It's
trinket.
Gar. Is it Gar?
It's
Scar, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
aware who
ask
it is.
guard to trade. Can you just ask guard to trade you?
Already did.
Wait until there's one second.
Oh,
Yeah, we
you
let
just
her
like
pad away and then pick it up.
misdirect pull, and just have the tank grab the second one as it's running towards us.
Yeah, one of the tanks stand back here, kind of, and then
I'm going quick.
the other one go up and grab the other one, basically.
I don't see it.
Not right now.
Well, it's coming anyway, so.
Yeah, all right.
Spread them, boys.
They do cone as well, so endeavor to keep them facing away from us.
Okay, who's got what?
Orb is up.
Sphere.
Oh.
I don't know how we were allowed to kill that thing, but
We have to kill them at the same time. Yeah.
Sphere's up.
Honey, where are you?
Oh, I've been dancing around for quite some time now.
I don't
But
see a square. I
kill
honestly don't see a square anywhere.
There's no square. He's a female Torn, or you can just click on him from the raid frames.
Yeah, I went back into the raid because I needed DPS, so.
I was looking for a square. My bad. Thank you.
For the record, that was pulled before either one of us knew what the hell we were tanking.
Okay, so everyone. Is this where we're tanking? Or are we tanking either?
Let's let her pat around so that we can explain things. So on the pool, everybody is going to be here.
Whichever tank is pulling has to have their cooldown active while they're pulling. So it means, Pat, if you're pulling, make sure Divine Protection is up while you're pulling, or you're gonna get one shot.
Nice.
If you're not a tank and you're in line of sight, you're gonna get one shot too.
Yeah, when I say everybody is in this corner, I mean every member of this raid, you put your nose in the corner over here. Yeah, let me spread out myself so that we have a tremor in as many groups as possible.
That's a lot of armor.
Congratulations, Sneaky, you're a healer now.
Whoop whoop. Where am I tanking her? Right here in the middle of the platform? Or?
Yeah, just kind of on this platform.
When you say every member, I don't run, right?
You are also up here at the start because they those two cats line of sight pull, and if they're all on you, you're still not going to be happy.
You're dead off the bat.
That's why we make them pull with like. I'm probably gonna Divine Sack on the pull too, just so that like extra 20%.
This is a boss with a cone that you want on all of the split among the raiders. So for her specifically, you'll have her facing everybody.
That's new, but okay.
Yeah, I feel like that was common in TBC.
You kill cats, and when the cats die, they sometimes leave this black puddle.
Yeah, so I'll take it out here when it's about to die.
If you're too far away, it's gonna pounce, and it hurts really, really bad.
You're dead.
This pool or this fight is basically, did everybody die on the pool? And once you're clear of that, it's mostly okay.
Alright, so once everyone's stacked, we're gonna have Pat with like cooldowns active pull.
Do we want to do that, or do we want to Death and Decay pool so that we don't even have to?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Their pounds have an inner cooldown, so if they actually like jump and on Pat, which has his diminishings up, he should be fine. And then we're gonna have like a 15-second safe space while we're placing them around.
Gotcha.
Back in the day, was like warriors pulling with shield wall or like pain sup from the priest.
Yeah, let's give that a shot.
If you are a shaman, make sure you have Tremor Totem down for this fight.
Yeah, after the fear, she's casting a spell. And it needs to be interrupted ASAP.
Yes, Sentinel Blast
Or
is what it's
Pat,
called.
you might want to be a bit closer to be able to pull.
Right, but I'm saying this is where she needs to end up, right, and then facing the rear.
Stack everything. If you're too far away, you're gonna get pounced. So
Yep,
If you're
everybody knows in this corner.
get the fuck
guard,
in.
you might have a hard time there.
No, I'm gonna mark him and run back.
Pat, if you want to be a bit more to the right so you're in line of sight from the healers, yeah, perfect. Here we go, buff.
Are we ready?
Buff, divine protection right before pulling.
I threw up pull 5.
4,
Just do what you gotta do.
2, 1.
Everybody on the cats, please.
You said face the raid, right?
Yes.
Or is the cat just murdering everybody? Did they not have any aggro? When Pat also died while Spabby heals this.
How did Envy die?
I put down
Bunch of cats, probably.
Hits, and then they got me.
Welp.
Did we do a misdirect with a trap on it?
No.
Well, I had him in the beginning. That's why I'm dead.
It's a tough pull. We'll get it.
It's the entire fight is if you can last the 10 full for a full second at the start with the cats up, then the fight is pretty much over. But the 10 first second where you pull and the cats are running around is the hardest part.
I would say nobody DPS until he has the cats.
So what's the problem with the cat? He got one shot.
Oh.
Shattered walkway.
To the best of my knowledge, Envy should be the one pulling. They can just drop the D&D and then walk back behind where we're all standing, so they come to us.
Yeah, but they still need to put like their ice mount forward shoot or whatever cooldown they're going to be using the second.
Yeah, I didn't even get a second to put it up. it was gone.
Right. The D&D can sit there.
Yeah, I can do the D&D down there and pull. Like,
yeah, X amount of seconds, and then he can pop all his cooldowns, and then it will trickle into the D&D, and then they will run into us.
Yep.
Let Envy pull and then just pull her off.
Like, where they're about to run right now, if you see the boss, D&D should be at the bottom of the steps.
Yeah.
So, if you wonder, Envy, you died in 0.6 seconds.
Cool. That's you're furthering what I'm saying. You can't possibly pop cooldowns in 0.6 seconds.
Nah, you gotta be quick.
That's 0.6.
Sounds like
so
plenty of time.
You could do it in.
I needed my runic power to pop it though.
Gotta macro everything. One button.
There should not be a pally pull on this fight.
I'll put the D&D down. I'll pop a iron indestructible pot, and
Yeah,
come up, grab them.
Yeah, there's just no reason for a pally pull on this.
What if somebody had sacrificed him on the pull?
I was going to do it, and also bubble to be out of just I could heal you guys, and if they do jump on me bubbled, well, alright.
They won't, because he'll have an D&D up in the front and have proper threat built.
Well, the threat issue is resolved. Just trying to make sure to keep them alive now.
Well, yeah. As long as he has more than 0.6 seconds.
Okay, she's coming, so I'm gonna drop it down there. Come back.
We have
with the gear.
Zombie AFK.
Yeah, we gotta do a ready check before we do all that.
So what you're trying to say, you're gonna trick Phantom Knights over there, and they get one shot for no reason, and then they're gonna come over?
What we're looking at right now says Honey's right. DKs do need a pull.
So we're waiting, right?
Zombie's back. Do we want to ready check? Yep.
If Karg's here, I'll do a pull 10 when she's coming down the stairs.
We want to move to the other side then?
Yeah, if he's not ready. Yeah, anything you can do off the rip here to
I'm gonna pop everything.
focus threat to Pat and Envy would be nice as well.
I'm gonna pop empowered rune weapon. Get everything rolling.
I mean, you will have like a 10-second start if you're D&Ding properly.
I don't know what Dungeons and Dragons has to do with this, but whatever.
All right, Pat. Come on.
Knew you were nerdy. I didn't know you were that nerdy. I only say that and shame you because I've been curious about it myself, to be honest.
Fun game, but
You're D&D curious.
I am a little D&D curious.
I want to drop it early.
I probably
Karg's
wouldn't since
not
we're
back
still
yet.
missing 2 people.
Back to the other side.
Yep.
We're getting good at setting up though, huh?
Yeah.
Let's just pull it next time. What are we? We're
Yeah.
wasting so much time here.
Ready check, and if everybody but Gar's ready, then we'll pull 10 when she's coming down the stairs this time.
Yep.
Stack all the way in.
not yet. Not yet, MV.
No, I'm not gonna do it yet.
Let's let them get threat off the rip, not pull threat.
Okay, I want to drop it.
About
No.
now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The timer was so good.
Sentries are all dead.
Alright, when defenders are up, make sure that you do not kill them in the raid because they drop a AoE on themselves.
I'll pull them out to the side.
Here soon.
Tremor totems up if you're a shaman.
Fear incoming. Interrupt.
Make sure we're stacking back up because she has her turn. Lots of guardians up.
Stack. Stack.
Let him get the defender out and then target it down.
Fear incoming. Interrupt.
Seems like they're not taunted, but maybe.
Yeah, like keeps going all over the place.
Alright, kill the defender so it stops murdering people. And then we can just move out of the AoE.
Stack.
Watch your feet, Pat.
Hey, move out, move out, move out, move out, move out, move out. Move them all the way out.
Make sure we're staying with Pat so we eat the cone.
Fear incoming.
We mark
Interrupt.
Triangle on Pat.
Stack.
We all stacked and then you turned her around.
Trying to keep her turned facing one direction.
You shouldn't turn for people. People should place themselves on you.
I'm gonna pop a lost here in 3, 2, 1.
Half the raid is dead.
Stack.
Yeah, well, doesn't matter.
Fear incoming. Interrupt. Stack.
So what's our game plan? Are we resetting to the same position every time? Stack on Pat?
We'll probably have to move because the other ad doesn't have a he's untauntable, so he'll just keep going back to everybody. So once he dies, I think we move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Call out where we're moving to. We had no comms in the middle there.
I mean, the problem was just that he turned her while she was casting cone, so only about 5 people got hit by it.
It's also only our first time seeing that part of the fight, so it's fine to have some kinks to work out.
I'm not torn up with that.
What we're trying to do is just bounce back and forth from the left to the right here, keeping her facing the wall.
So this doesn't interrupt immediately after the fear with somebody with fear ward.
Yeah, I've been trying to get most of those because I can Zerk Rage out of the fear and then pummels. So maybe Honey and I can try to do that.
We got the pole.
You guys are in a group with Saro's Tremor, so you should be generally okay.
Gotcha, Honey.
Zerk Rage doesn't hurt though.
Yeah,
You
even with
Zerk Rage?
yeah, even with the totem down, I was still eating the fear for a couple seconds, but Zerk Rage will make you immune to it, so you can precast it too, Honey.
Yeah, I'm also an arms warrior, so I don't have an interrupt.
Well, I mean, you do. You just have to change stances.
Oh. Miss dance for the shit?
Coming?
Let's get in here and we'll pull on the left side when she gets over here. Just make sure everybody's getting buffed up fast.
You want the first fear ward on Envy?
I don't really know how fear ward should be partitioned. Probably Envy or Pad for sure.
Probably, yeah, whoever's
Alpha's
taking the main
document
thing.
says to fear ward the interrupter.
You can make it me if Honey's gonna stay in battle. Then I can just easily interrupt.
Yo, Honey, where you at, dog?
Just saying we have 2 fear wards, so we could start with one now.
Probably the other side, huh?
Guess so.
Honey needs a sec.
Yeah, Fail, if you want to throw up a closet, maybe we can actually get her on this this pat.
You ready?
Yep.
He's
I'm just gonna lust here in 3, 2, 1.
seconds to retreat.
Fear incoming. Interrupt.
Make sure you're stacking back up here with Pat on triangle.
You want me to get anybody up?
After we kill the defender, pick up Schlen, please. Kill the defender, then get out of the way when it's done with.
Fear incoming. Interrupt.
Stack back up immediately.
Stack.
Alright, watch out for the pool.
Be on the way.
Stack. Go on triangle.
Fear incoming. Interrupt.
Back on triangle.
Stack.
Defender up.
Fear incoming. Interrupt. Stack.
Stack. Ready to move if defender dies.
Be on the way.
Stack on triangle.
Fear incoming. Interrupt.
Restack.
Stack.
New defender up.
Fear incoming. Interrupt.
Make sure we stack up here.
Stack.
Should get her before the last screen. Maybe.
Fear incoming. Interrupt.
Easy peasy.
Come on, someone.
No meta slot.
I'll take it for off.
They got to roll for off.
Yeah, I figured somebody would take it.
You got to roll for off either way.
Where to?
Right
You want to
here.
do Thorm or Deer? They're both super fast.
Howdy.
Watch the shit on the side.
Would you call me?
Ready to pull?
Yeah, there's ads on the sides that pop out when we move. If we touch the sides.
Are we good, sir?
Yeah. These guys, I remember being kind of annoying.
Go ahead, get them out. See if you see anything that pops up.
They have a cone which stuns, so definitely never let them face us. These worms have stacking armor debuff, but other than that, they're basically nothing.
Probably the one.
It seems like the worms have too much health to deal with them all, so I figure champion their whole way through here. The Revenant shields everybody for 90%. He is must kill first. The other guys just have a normal damage cone. We got worms back here on us.
I think worms just like continuously coming.
They'd spawn as you walk past certain areas, I think. There is a patrol that walks into this champion, so just make sure you don't double pull. Also, we got kind of a lot of worms back
Like
here.
that?
Yep, just like that, in fact.
Son of a bitch.
Champion or Revenant first?
Revenant, he protects everybody.
Shit.
there a repair in the entrance?
Yes.
Yeah, there
I've
is.
also got repair bots, so.
Yeah, I got some too.
Yeah, but the repair guy is free.
Sure.
I'm a thrifty gamer.
People know where to find them.
Repairs not free.
Ooh.
It doesn't cost a bot.
Just gonna start rolling on cloth here. Less expensive to repair.
Ooh. That's where
That's
we
not
want to
the
be.
right one.
I guess we just double back a bit, huh?
There's
teleport,
ads.
teleport to Shattered Walkway.
Oh.
Teleport to Shattered Walkway.
Okay.
Oh, right. I was about to say, I guess we'll have to pull that group right there, but
Do the worms just spawn continuously if we stand next to where they spawn?
I
What
don't
it
think
looks
so.
like.
I think there's a set amount.
Shattered
There's a-
walkway.
There's a shitload. They just kept coming.
Yeah.
Did you guys say shattered walkway?
Yes.
How far does that patrol go to him and then turn around and go back?
I think so.
So I'm just gonna try and pull him more towards us.
Yes, definitely pull him into the hallway with us.
As soon as I saw him, I saw them, and I was like, oh fuck.
And for the fight, it's one tank, I believe. You want me to go DPS? Or just stay tank just to be cautious?
You should probably DPS as long as we don't end up needing a frost tank. Which I assume we won't, but we'll see when we get there.
I think he would be better because my icy touch with him, his main threat ability is kind of hit and miss.
Ooh.
Right.
Do we just still have a backup tank in case Pat doesn't come for
I would.
for take over while we get him B-resed?
I would
I
say
have
yes
my
for the
full
first time to be
tanks
safe.
back on me if you need.
What supposed to jump in?
Shattered
Shattered.
walkway.
Do you want to 3-tank this and just have me?
No, we definitely don't need 3. It's whether we actually need to or not. And I do agree that it would be nice to just have a back pocket tank.
Yes, well, Dayton?
Yeah, I'll take that one for off if you're.
At home?
We're ready to start going down.
Yeah.
That's off spec.
People haven't moved. Careful.
A lot of worm. Yeah, and a butt ton of worm.
That is about load worms. I guess just grab them all and drag them back into here. I cannot believe that you could pull them and not him.
There's still even more worms.
And the patrol came back too.
With patrol.
I'd say everyone needs to back up probably about to where that beam is across the floor.
Yeah, I would say we definitely want to pull him back in here as far as we can.
Pull him back, I'll lay a D&D down. Grab the ads.
Champion first, then we'll clean up the worms.
We turn to champion then?
Watch your threat.
I think that he actually just does it randomly.
Yeah, it's a cast.
The other guys, they definitely go on the tank, but I think that guy is just an asshole.
There's a green back here.
Revenant first.
Greens? Should be free loot on greens.
Won't let me loot it.
Threshold is on top.
Yeah, no, I can't adjust red loot. That's on the or the red leader.
This way. Oop, Pat. It's a dead end, brother.
It's for 400. Let's go.
Alright, howdy.
According to the video I saw, you can cursive element the ice tombs without pulling the boss.
Okay.
I heard you can just distract him and turn him around too.
We had heard that you could do some stuff without pulling him on the PTR, and then we did it and pulled him.
Why don't we avoid cheesing and just focus on mechanics?
Because cheese is tasty.
Honey on that one.
So this is not a super difficult fight, but it is very dense. The ice blocks you see in front of you all have friendly people, which we want to free basically right off the rip here. Mages will make fires, which keep you from taking the raid-wide frost damage, and you will do either a dot or a debuff on him that makes him take more damage if you are nearby the fire, so they're very valuable for basically all of our range to be in. The druids will occasionally make star beams, which if you are a caster standing in them, you get 50% haste, I believe. Attack and casting speed, actually, so if you can stand in them, they're a good way to increase your damage.
So for a layman, all of these say flash freeze when I target them. Which ones are you talking about?
The druids are the boomkins. The mages, I cannot actually... Okay. I'll assume that that is somebody subtly signaling me. So mages and druids are the important ones to get.
Aren't Shaman the one to give you the 100% crit damage buff?
Yes, but only to, I think, 4 or 5 people. So, being able to... Mages are numero uno because you want the debuff ASAP. And then druids, you can basically just stack all of your range in, so they're quite valuable as well. The shamans give you a crit damage buff, and you will spread it to nearby people, so they are moderately valuable. But you don't have to go crazy about them.
How are you differentiating those, though? Like,
They look different.
I see the boomkin.
The mages are wearing dresses. I assume the shamans have shields, so I don't think they're on the right.
The Shaman or Torrents, no. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a big Tauren on the right. There's a little mage thing in the
See the
middle.
Tauren on the right, yeah.
And then the last two
The
are,
undead are the priest.
and they don't matter. They'll heal and they'll dispel a Frost Nova effect, but
Oh, boys, I gotta get my glasses back on.
damage matters more. Fucking nerd glasses.
I need them because I literally can't see any difference.
So throughout the whole fight, everybody's going to be taking frost damage, like the boss in Nexus, where you have to move to stave it off. Unlike the Nexus, you will build up stacks that you have to work off rather than just immediately moving and getting rid of them. You'll have to move way more than you think you do, was my experience with it on the PTR. He'll also, like the boss in Nexus, do Frost Novas to everybody around him or everybody around a target within 10 yards. So just endeavor to be more than 10 yards away.
That's why I was just about to ask Kreml, what do the beams look like, or are they pretty self-explanatory?
You'll see them. They're like the
Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like that one item from
The Lunar Festival.
Exactly.
The Alloon. Light of Alloon.
Yes, sir.
I'll take your word for it. The
Spotlight.
number one thing which will kill people are icicles. They'll show up as kind of a blue rune on the ground. And then after, I guess, a few seconds, they'll fall, which is problematic because occasionally he will do flash freeze, which hits everybody and I assume kills them, but I don't want to figure it out. And the way to avoid that is that prior to casting them, he will use big icicles, which will look the same, except they're a probably 2 or 3 times bigger circle. And what you'll want to do is wait for one to drop and then stand on top of it. And as long as you are...
Snow, yeah.
What's up?
It becomes a mound of snow. It's pretty easy to see.
And you have to be on top of it to not get hit by the flash freeze. So it's better safe than sorry. Which is to say, when he is about to cast flash freeze, you should be looking for a big icicle to hang out next to so you can jump on right as soon as it drops.
Yeah, it should be a big patch of snow is the little tooltip.
Overall, he's just tank and spank for the tank, except for the Moonbeam, right?
Yeah, the Moonbeam and the
moving out of the ship.
The fires, yeah, making sure you don't get icicles.
Right.
Yeah, flash freeze freezes the NPCs again too, so we have to free them after that.
Yes. As well as I think they get frozen if an icicle falls on them, but that's
Correct.
less likely.
The icicles also put out the campfires.
Yes.
So like you kind of don't want to stand directly on top of them, just kind of in like the AoE of them.
You want to make sure you have the buff, but don't be directly on top of them.
We can break raid members out of the ice when they get frozen too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
do
it's,
healers
it's
need
buff,
to be
buff,
healing?
buff. Sorry, go ahead.
Do healers need to be healing the NPCs?
No.
No. It's literally just buff, 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 and then find your spot.
Don't get icicled.
Yeah.
Until you're supposed to.
And
Don't get icicled except when you should, and
yeah, and then you get broken out, and then go from there.
Alright, I will give us a full 10, after which break these icicles fast, or break these frozen guys fast.
Melee up front. Range out back.
5, 4, 3,
Like a mullet in that way.
2, 1.
There's icicle first. There are a lot of icicles, so definitely be watching your feet through the whole fight. Oh yeah, and also just be moving until you're in a fire. Which we have one back in the southeast here.
Keep moving.
Go ahead and pop west here in 3, 2, 1.
Find shelter.
Look for the big icicles.
Moving.
Everybody stack up.
Keep moving.
Yeah, it's kind of the thing we're trying to avoid.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Find shelter.
Wipe it.
Moving.
So yeah, if you go in those circles before they drop, it like knocks you back, and generally you won't make it to them in time before you get frozen.
Oh dang, get back over here.
So ideally, we stand just outside of the big circle until it goes off, and then we walk
Yeah,
in.
because it's fast. I missed it.
It was
'cause I
really
fucking
fast. I
frozen.
didn't expect it to be such a short little interval.
Yeah.
So if you can free the NPCs from the ice blocks, can you not free raid people from the ice blocks?
You
You
can.
can. We had about 5 people not in ice blocks.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Three
Yeah,
of them are healers.
I shot up to like 14k DPS just seeding every single person in the raid.
That explains why they all broke so fucking fast.
Thank you, sir. I don't think anybody's ready.
Yeah, no, that's a ready for a post 11:30 cutoff time.
So was that later?
It's some
Time
info for
flies
the
when you're
night.
having fun.
I mean, it was fun actually. So, it's telling me to move. Is there like an AoE damage where I need to kite him or what?
No,
I
it's
imagine
just
you're probably in a night. Oh yeah, you always have to be moving, like the Nexus
Last
boss.
boss in Nexus.
Yeah, you can just kind of strafe back and forth.
Yeah, you can also jump up and down if you really want.
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone just jump all the time.
Well, not casters.
Gotcha.
Not fucking arms warriors either.
Why not?
Because he's a
Cause I have
caster.
to cast.
Because he spams slam.
Slam cast.
Imagine casting as melee. That's crazy.
I know. That's why I want to fucking switch to Fury so fast, but I can't.
It's pretty easy. You just go to your class trainer and
His dual spec, he probably has a.
Yeah, I tried dual specking. Then I had to go Fury, or then I had to go Arms, and then I had to go Prot.
It's like someone needs a snuggie. Honey, should we get you a big old squishmallow for raiding?
I do have a Snuggie though.
You should be wearing it.
Oh no, my wife's got it.
Oh.
She's the one carrying the child.
He does deserve it more than you.
Mm-hmm. Full send. Full send.
Where the hell are you at, Lovelace?
What do you mean?
I was trying to buff you.
Oh, I wasn't there yet.
I see that.
I'm here now.
Well, I buffed you now.
You can touch me with your magical buffing hands.
I already buffed you. It was a pretty quick buff. You didn't even notice.
I'm really sorry, Val.
I didn't say I had that complaint.
Look at sneaky buff.
So this time, I guess we're going to stand very close to the giant icicles before they drop, but not on them.
correct. You wait for them to drop, and then you stand on the snow that it leaves behind.
I'm just gonna jump instead of trying to move it.
Okay, we're all here.
Could we get a point out or something like?
Make sure you're eating. I assume there's still a feast down somewhere. Yeah, up front.
So we're just doing trial and error.
Yes.
Oh, weird that frozen guys change positions.
On a good note, I feel like next Tuesday this will go much better.
Yeah, this is just the toe in the water.
I'll do some more homework this weekend too.
If you haven't, definitely look at the 30-second guides video. It's very succinct. There's a lot of information. Very easy to digest.
It's honestly better than some of the long ones.
That's my problem is I don't absorb information. I'm the do type.
Write it down. I handwrite some notes for bosses. Helps.
I'm going to
good
throw up
idea,
a pool 10, and then we'll get this.
Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your feet.
Watch your feet and watch your frosty buff.
All out. See fire.
On the north side, yeah.
Yep.
Keep moving.
I'm going to wait for after the first flash freeze, and then I'll pop last.
Find shelter.
Flash freeze, look for your icicles.
Move in.
Get on.
kick people out if you need to.
Keep moving.
You're gonna lust in 3, 2, 1.
Pop shield. Kill me.
Keep moving.
Campfire on the north side again.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Find shelter.
Flush trees.
Keep moving.
Move in.
I'm frozen.
You out?
I'm now.
Keep moving.
Campfire near the middle.
Keep
Flash freeze
moving.
in 2.
Find shelter.
Healer down.
Move in.
Get on.
Flash freeze over.
Pat's frozen.
Uncle freeze Pat, please.
Keep moving.
Keep clearing the
Flash
breach, guys.
freeze in 5.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Frozen blow ending.
Find shelter.
Flash freeze popping in 3.
Move in.
Pat's frozen.
Clear the flash freezes.
Beatles on Patroclus.
He's still frozen.
Yes, sir.
Keep moving.
Flash
Keep
clear the
moving.
freezes. Flash freeze buffs.
Keep moving.
Frozen blows ends in 5.
New campfires in the north again.
Find shelter.
Flash freeze coming in 5.
Move in.
Get the freezes down.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Frozen blow ends in 10. Flash freeze in 5.
Find shelter. Stack.
Move in.
Flash freeze 30 seconds.
Keep moving.
Nice job, healers. Flash freeze will hit before the flash blow.
Keep moving.
Mine.
No, it won't.
Nice job.
job.
Good shit.
Good shit, guys.
A little sloppy, but we got it. Not too bad.
Extra sloppy, just the way you boys like it.
Look, the first time's always sloppy. You gotta learn, you know, where the spot is and everything.
Thank you.
Hey, that one felt like quite good compared to the first. So
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
getting
agreed.
those flash freezes out as soon as
Yeah.
possible, so we can getting the buffs cycling. We were in the middle there; they were up for a while.
Be able to help next time too, because I should be able to DPS, do a lot more damage. What about?
I can't believe this motherfucker got 2 fragments.
It is what it is. Look at that, a good shield.
Envy, I want to say I love you, and you're so pretty. You're gorgeous. You know how nice it is tanking with someone inside of another paladin?
Someone who's not going to take your shields.
Exactly.
Awarded to
Oh, it
Busu.
dropped. Oh, congrats.
Congrats, Busu.
Oh hell yeah!
Shields are hunter weapons.
Yeah, I can throw that shit at people.
Congrats, parched. Uh-oh. Hey, Pat.
What?
Are you near me?
I can't hear you. You sound like that creepy voice.
I said,
in
are you
my head.
near me?
Oh. I don't see your square.
So
I got
just
it.
taking it off of me.
No, I got it. No, I don't.
It's like Rogue Death Knight Mage Druid chest.
So other
SR'd, I
raid
think.
learned.
SR'd by Ansabel.
Congrats, Knock.
Noctis and Disco reserved them.
I just see Knock on mine.
For the
Disco
next one.
reserved the Warlock one.
The conch chest.
Yeah, okay. So, just Knock on this one.
I hope Disco didn't reserve this one. He couldn't use it.
Well, I was talking about... I called out Rogue Death Knight Mage Druid. So...
Yeah, it says it in chat.
I need it as a part of my collection. I gotta get all the chess pieces.
Yep, that's
For some reason.
I called out Rogue Death Knight Mage Druid. So, yeah, I would assume Disco has nothing to do with that.
I mean, it literally tells you which SR in chat.
Oh, God. I'm talking to Sero and Fail.
Good shit tonight, guys.
Yeah, good
And gals.
job.
Like I said, I think next Tuesday will be a lot better.
Yeah.
Hope so.
It will. There's no
It
hope
was a
so.
good exploratory run for sure.
Exactly what it was meant to be.
Still have one more item to roll off. To an SR. Congrats.
Yeah, night. I'll have a good one.
Later, Faudine.
I think you gave the wrong chest to Disco. What does he say?
Yeah, I got the other chest.
Oop.
That's my bad. I shouldn't have accepted it. I just didn't even look.
I did not even open a trade
Oh,
with you.
honey.
I didn't open a trade with him. I don't.
Oh, honey.
So the
Did I
other
get
raid,
the other chess piece?
the other raid learned that the fragments, if the loot master loses them, they can't be traded. So yep.
That's good to know.
Really?
And I'm looking at them in my inventory. Yeah, I can't trade them. So
Oops.
The Valenier fragments.
So,
they said they're gonna be opening a ticket to try to get them transferred. But yeah, loot master, be careful. Whoever's doing it.
are they not supposed to go to you?
No, if you had eluded them, you wouldn't have been able to give them to him. Is the problem?
Oh no, I have that set up. I can't loot legendaries.
Neat.
Well, I don't know. The loot master expect, I think it is, has like 2 fragment right now in his bags.
Yeah, no, I turned off that option. I can't loot fragments. I can't loot anything legendary. I can't loot into my bags.
All right, I'll catch you guys on Tuesdays, or maybe this weekend if I have free time for 10 minutes.
Yeah, Tisco, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting to it. Sorry.
No worries.
He's not
I just want to
gonna
make sure you
do
didn't
it.
forget. I definitely want it.
Do not forget.
GG guys, thanks for the raid.
Yeah, GGO.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Thanks, y'all.
Good shake, guys.
How many bosses are there?
14, including Algalon.
So we did 8 out of 14.
Yeah, not bad.
Was it 8 or
Not
was
bad.
it 7?
Not bad for one night.
No, it was 8.
No, I think.
Ooh, actually, I have enough. Oh god, I'm one short of my
Yep.
third
So it's good
best
pacing
snack.
for full, potential full clear.
Like I
Night
said, I tried to watch the videos, but I don't maintain knowledge that way, so it was a little rocky for me.
Better maintain knowledge that way. Get it?
Oh, that doesn't work for me, buddy. I go in there and I hit shit and I learn.
Yo.
Yo. That was fun.
It was fun.
There's some frustrating bits though.
There's some bad. Well, it was. I guess I don't know. Maybe some of the stuff we watched was like hard mode stuff. Maybe I was thinking some of that stuff in my head. I don't know. There was some of the. I mean, I appreciate Sarah. He seems like he does generally know what's going on, and I'm not gonna like just diss on him or whatever. But some of the ways that it was explained for people wasn't like super.
Yeah.
Like
felt
definitive, right?
They sent us a bunch of guides to watch, and then the raid we didn't follow the guides.
Well, and then it was like very suggestive instead of like, all right, you're doing this, we're going here, we're doing that. Like, you do this, you do that. It was very like, just kind of, yeah, we're going to, generally you stand behind this. If you're melee, you go here. There was no like assignments or anything like that, you know?
Yeah, and I got the Iron Council fight. Dude, I
Oh,
was
yeah.
getting so freaking frustrated. I like almost whispered you after that fight in frustration.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know when the void guys spawn and all the ranged are supposed to focus those guys.
Right.
Half the range, we're just ignoring them.
Really?
And focusing boss, and like they kept getting the dudes running into them and blowing up, and I was just like, I was the only. It felt like me and like one other person were the only ones who were running around actually trying to deal with them.
Right. Like you've got
And
to
so
freaking.
I got my DPS dropped like way down, and then the people who were ignoring it kept their DPS at the top, and I was just like, oh my fucking god.
Right.
Ree. I did everything right, and I'm being punished.
Yeah. I was really hoping for the weapon off of, what is it, Malice, I think is the one that I would be shooting for. I think that was one that was a... Yeah, Malice off of Colgarn. So would have been a sword that I could have switched over to combat with reasonably, you know. There's a lot above that, but it would have been a pretty sizable jump, like a 300 plus jump is what it says. So.
Yeah, dude, I'm so psyched that we dropped Hodir though. Like I was like,
oh,
we
dude,
were gonna end it there, and I was like, no, I just so close to my chest piece.
Yeah,
I'm the only one who soft reserved it.
And man, that fight was like, and they didn't explain it very well. They didn't explain like you have to get in the snowbank and like, right? They didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, and they didn't like. I feel like he didn't emphasize enough in the cat lady fight to that the cats were very dangerous. Like
Right.
it was sort of just like, oh yeah, we gotta hide about it, don't get pounced. And then the first time we pulled it, like everyone just got fucking destroyed by the tigers because no one was focusing the tigers. Everyone was just going on the boss. It's like, no, we have to all kill these freaking tigers, guys.
Yeah, I was in the council fight. I was frustrated that he was dragging the boss all over the place instead of, dude, you just drag him just out of that blue ring, the rune, and we stand in the blue ring and get buffed.
Yeah.
You know, like,
I felt like Pat did. I don't know. I felt like he was not ready for a lot of the fights.
yeah, and I mean, credit to him, he admitted it to some degree, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like we went into this knowing we were going to be more prepared than most people. So
A little bit. There was some of it, some of it is, I felt prepared, but then as soon as the boss dropped and things started happening, it was like, wait a minute, like what? Like some of it was way more chaotic than I thought it would be. That freaking razor or whatever. Holy fuck, dude. I don't know what that was. It was just all over the place,
Yeah.
I didn't think we were going to get it on that pull because that enrage timer thing was up. I was like, I don't know if we're going to make it, But we ended up, I guess there's a little bit of window there, right? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it was good for sure to get in and see stuff, I think, right? To get a sense, but they're definitely, so part of me is like, I kind of wish I was in Raid 2. I feel like they run their raid a little more tight ship.
Is like where they send all the good people.
It's a little bit more. It's I don't know why it's not Raid 1, technically, because I think it's like the A team, so to speak. Although we got some pretty good heavy hitter people too, but I don't know. I mean, when Guy is in there and Fallujah and Buffeties, which all seem like pretty, I don't know.
They've got a good head on their shoulders.
Right. And ours is kind of like, we'll get in there. We'll figure it out on the way.
Well, I think it's because like Nandy is an actual good raid.
Yeah.
After Nandy's not there, we kind of get like
and Sarah,
we don't know what they're doing.
It was like Sarah filling in, and I mean, granted, props to him filling in, right? That's tough to do, but he could have been a little bit more authoritative, I guess, just a little more directive with what we were doing. It was very squishy, like, well, you gotta do this and you gotta do that instead of like assigning, like, all right, you do, you do this, you do that, and then like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know how better to explain it than it was very squishy.
Yeah. And it also just kind of felt like a lot of the explanations that we got for fights were different from getting in the raid.
Or like different ways to do it. They didn't seem to focus on like some of the buff stuff that we should be using to help us push the damage.
Yeah, I was like a little frustrated when he was like, oh, the shamans, I don't really know what they do. They're not really a priority. It's like,
I know.
All the guides I've seen have said shamans are the most important ones.
Right.
And he's acting like the crit buff is like, whatever. It's like 100% crit is a huge buff.
Right.
Like, for damage. Haste is good, but like,
and like, I mean,
crit,
like,
and you can snapshot crit with.
Oh, yeah.
So any warlocks who get the buff literally get 100% crit on their corruption.
Well, and like, thank God we're not doing a hard mode, because guaranteed hard mode is like reliant on utilizing all those buffs to meet DPS check stuff,
Yeah, we actually weren't that far off from hard mode on that Hodier fight.
Yeah.
When he says like, "Oh, all your efforts for nothing" or whatever.
Oh, that's the cutoff. Oh, that's right, because
it's just the DPS.
His is a timer one. Yeah. So if we would have been more,
if we maybe freed the shamans first.
I was having a hard time under it. I don't know. The DBM says find shield, like what the fuck is it talking about? And like, I was trying to
Find
understand.
shield?
Yeah, it calls it out like basically, I don't know. I think it's the thing to go get into the snowbank
Mine was saying like find shelter.
or find shelter, whatever. Either way, it's like
Yeah, that's just explaining like, hey, the thing is about to deep freeze everyone. Make sure you're ready to get into a thing.
so it's the snowbank. Being in the snowbank during the deep freeze is protective. Is that right?
Yeah. So you stand outside the big circle until it goes off.
Until
and
it
then the
turns
snowbank
turns into a snowbank, and then you go
then
in
you
there.
immediately jump on the snowbank because it's almost instantly after that does the freeze.
Gotcha.
That was another thing that was annoying to me because he kept calling it an icicle, and I'm like, no, it's a snowbank. Like,
Well, there's
make sure
icicles
you
that
get outside the big icicle. It's like, no, it's not a big icicle. It's a
the
big
icicles drop, right?
Yeah.
It's the snowbank you get into. You avoid
Yeah,
the
he was calling the snowbank an icicle.
Yeah, which
but
is
he was calling it a big icicle. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's confusing because it's not a big icicle.
and it actually looks like a snowbank. Like
Yeah, it's like it would be very easy to be like, yeah, just look for the big circle on the ground and then get on the snowbank, and that would be much less confusing than calling it look for the big icicle.
yeah. I wonder how far raid 1 got. Or raid 2, sorry.
Yeah, I was like top. I was doing pretty well at DPSs. I was always getting a little bit lower. But
Yeah.
those two guys though, the
Schlendy.
Schlenshad and
Schlenshady.
Oh, Schlenshady. Yeah,
Instead of Schlenshady. And then Warlark. You guys are pretty close though.
That the reason I was getting a little bit below them is because I was actually doing mechanics and they weren't.
Yeah.
They were basically just targeting the boss and letting other people do mechanics so that they could get top SNOs. I don't like that. I think that's very scubby. I feel like everyone should be contributing to like the breaking people out of icicles and
Yeah.
destroying the elemental guys so they don't blow up the raid and
Yeah.
the ads when they spawn on the cat lady and like stuff like that. I was
Right.
I was doing the right thing.
Pat.
Also gargling. Oh my god, gargling. He was like them, but
Oh.
hit by mechanics all the time. He would
Dude.
ignore the mechanics and then just get hit by them.
He's kind of annoying.
Like the reason we wiped that first Iron Council run was because he was just standing still next to the void thing, and when they started spawning, and then blew us all up.
Oh man.
And then he has the audacity to always be like late while everyone else is waiting on him.
Dude, I know. Like, and then the loot thing with him, right, was like. I mean, granted though, Honey was kind of annoying today with loot. Like, dude, the whole come trade with Honey. Like, dude, I'm pretty sure they can just send it right to you. You don't need to trade with them.
Well, if they loot it off the boss, then they can't send it. If it's still on the boss and you loot it, the issue is that we all the loot and then just keep running.
Yeah,
If you're looting off the boss,
and
you can choose to send it to that.
Oh, directly. Oh, gotcha. Oh, but I don't know. He just got kind of annoying with the whole dude. Come trade with me. Dude. We're in the middle of the raid. Like, you fucking find the person. You know. I don't know. We're generally loosely stacked. You know. You click the raid frames and you hit trade. Right. You select the person in raid frames. I don't know.
You have to be close enough.
I know.
It is reasonable to ask that person to get close. The annoying thing was that he wasn't specifically saying gargle, get to me. He was saying the hunter that won that come to me.
Yeah, and he was being very
Even
vague.
He
and
knew who won it. Like,
he was just being kind of. I think he was kind of being like cheeky and be like, "Gargle, you know you won that piece. Get the fuck over here." I think is what is kind of.
Yeah.
But
which, is a little bit understandable because Gargle should have gone. I always run straight to Honey when I get loot. Like,
yeah, and when he wasn't marked for some of a while, right? So it was a little annoying. I'm like, dude, make sure you have your mark if you're good.
It's understandable. Like, I guess I know what Honey looks like now. He's the only like female Tauren.
Yeah, exactly. He reminds me of we had back in Classic Penelope. He was a female Tauren, so I don't know. And he did loot and was like co-raid lead and stuff. So yeah, it was funny. Pat just was posting his shield that he just got. Last week didn't he? Is when he finally got a shield out of Nax, I think, right? And then immediately the next week he gets like the better shield.
Dude, I'm pretty hyped. I got 2 pieces.
You got two?
And I got bracers like right at the start.
Dude, I need fucking bracers. I got another set of gloves. Dude, I have...
Oh, by the way, do we wanna get a glacial bag so I can get that?
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah.
I can learn this recipe.
So
That way if people-
what do you need for a glacier bag? What's the...
It is 4 moon shrouds, 4 ebon weed, and then I can supply the thread.
What's a moon shroud?
If you search it in the auction house, it is in there.
I'm just wondering, what is it? What makes it?
It's a type of cloth. Moon shroud and ebon weave and spell weave are like the 3 different special cloths. Moon shroud, they all are like the cooldown 3
Oh.
cooldown to make cloth.
Let me run to the bathroom real quick. I've been wiggling for a little bit before we get...
Okay, yeah. No rush.
All right, be right back. Oh yeah, I streamed too. I'm still
nice.
I'm still streaming. So let me end the stream real quick.